I've never eaten a man's ass
The
in my
Renaissance.
entire
This
life.
the Renaissance.
You being a girl's ass?
Yes.
All right. Same.
No, it is not the same. It's not the same thing.
Same thing.
It's not the same.
The
Food and Lamborghini his door?
No two assholes are alike.
No,
all right?
I'm good.
They both got
No, two assholes alike.
Why do people say that? Why?
What?
Why is that? They do not have.
Because his ass has.
Yeah, like why? You don't just have in your ass.
You think I'm just sitting right now in a better?
I mean,
According, that's what you just said.
No, I'm saying like it's an ass. Like what's the difference? You're gonna eat an ass. If one you're just eating because it's a woman. The other you're gonna eat a guy and you get fucking Beyonce tickets. Sounds like one has way more upside for you.
No, Rory and Ma.
Welcome to a new and special episode of the new Rory and Maul podcast. I am Maul, and today I will be joined with everyone except Rory.
yeah.
Rory, he had a family situation to attend to and to deal with, so he will not be joining us today. And it's Black History Month, so we decided that we didn't want to be involved with any white supremacy anymore. Decided to fire the white guy just for a day or two, maybe 3.
You're still getting paid though.
Yeah.
Still getting paid, but
It's like a cop when they kill someone.
It's like a cop when they
Desk duty.
they tase someone to death. They just get to file reports for the next 2 months until nobody cares anymore. And then they're
Rory's
back
on
the
desk
field.
duty.
Yeah, he's on desk duty. He's on desk duty for a few days. But we are here. We are back, and we are here to kick it with the people. How y'all feeling?
Good. I missed you.
I'm good. I'm well rested.
You missed me?
I missed you.
You know what you're trying to do, Eddin? You're trying to. I promised that in 2023 I wasn't gonna be like I wasn't gonna fuck with you. I wasn't gonna like bother you. I wasn't gonna say mean things to you. So I'm gonna receive that with love. I missed you too, Eddin.
You see, thank you.
See how that just threw
Two grown men can miss each other.
At some point, you're not going to feel the need to preface that because we know that was your resolution.
Yeah.
Like at some point, you'll just be like, I miss you too, and then end it.
But I just want him to know because Eddin knows what he's doing. He knows
What am I doing?
by saying he misses me. He just winked at me before we started recording.
I don't remember how I did.
Yeah, so
Sitting Indian style.
Yeah, like why are you sitting Indian style with your
How your hips that flexible?
Yeah, like that chair looks like it's busting at the seams right now. Like
This chair is holding up. This chair's like,
that chair look like it's busting at the seams. So yeah, we are here. We haven't seen each other in a few days, so bring me up to date. What has the world been up to? What's been going on in the world? Eddin, you were at
in the culture.
You were part of the culture.
Yeah, I was part of the culture this
big
weekend.
moment in the culture at the Apollo for the Locks Mace Cameron show.
Yeah.
You opened up pause for Flex. Flex couldn't make it, so you had to warm the crowd up.
Yeah.
What was the first record you? Now this is the Apollo Theater, middle of Harlem, Eddin.
Oh, shit. I don't remember what was the first. I think I did Get Money 50 Cent.
Okay,
That's a good
I'm not
start.
mad at that.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. And then
This was a very like I didn't know I was gonna do this, so when this happened, I was like, oh shit, I don't have like a proper set list.
So you want to like Google like black songs?
No, that'd
to
be
play?
crazy.
What was your
black songs? What are some black songs to
music
play
for
at the
Harlem?
Apollo?
What was your sauce on
Get Money
the
was
mic?
number
Like
one.
what were you giving them?
So let me tell you how I was so nervous that this mic was right here, and I said not a single thing.
It was just your heavy breathing
I
through
was
the
just
mic.
You didn't.
Oh, hell no!
How you didn't use the mic?
Because I did not know what I was gonna say.
They booed Eddin.
Oh, come on, man.
What am I gonna say?
Put your hands up. I don't know.
You get the corny like we're
That's
in the
what you
legendary
should've-
Apollo. Like
That's what you should have Googled. You're supposed to Google what does a DJ say to a
It was
crowd.
very like y'all don't understand how loud. So I found out Flex wasn't showing up last second as much as the Apollo found out.
Mhm.
So when that happened, and they were like none of the DJs wanted a DJ because they had their own like actual set.
Mhm.
So they're like, so we don't have a DJ, and I was just right there, and I was like,
Were you nervous?
hell.
Imagine expecting to go see Flex and Eddin
And
pops
Eddin
out.
shows
Yeah. At a sold out
Did
show.
anybody boo you?
No. That was my biggest fear.
That's all that matters.
I thought there was
bro.
gonna be a clown coming through with
as
a little
long as
cane
you
and
as
just
long as you didn't
pulling
get
me out.
booed, man. You didn't get booed at the Apollo.
Do they still boo people at the Apollo?
They
Hell
boo
yeah.
They boo you for just the way you look at the Apollo. You ain't got to be on stage. You got on the wrong. They booing you at the
You think
Apollo.
they booed the dude that fell off the balcony?
Hell yeah.
Definitely
Booed him out of
Yeah,
the building?
I'd boo
Definitely
him.
booed him.
Yeah. Why are you falling?
And he got to get out. Like you can't
Yeah.
walk back to your seat after you fall off a balcony. We already established that.
So I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I
Eddin.
appreciate it.
Yes, congrats on that, Eddin. That's a
It went
big
from, like,
deal.
a
That's a good
1 hour
look. I
set.
saw some.
Did
I
you
saw-
get the money for it?
There was no money. He was Flex was doing it for free.
No, it's for the look.
Yeah.
Yes, for the look.
I
Yeah,
paid
so I'm-
exposure.
Yeah.
I'm with it. I ain't mad at that
Absolutely.
exposure at the Apollo. Stage.
Absolutely.
Drake was just there the week before.
That's a legendary.
It's the only
that's a
way to follow up
legendary
Drake.
I saw angles from the other side of the stage, and I actually saw you in some of the clips.
Yeah.
A few of my people was there.
Oh.
You have the same two-step to every record.
I do.
I just want to point that out. Eddin has the same two-step. When we were watching Bad Bunny together in Philly, it's the same two-step as when Mason Cameron was performing.
I don't need it. I knew what do I got? I can't do it. First of all, I'm on the side stage. I can't do anything extra.
No, it's
you look crazy.
You were right.
Maybe doing this.
No. You were right to be doing your two-step. But I just want, like, your two-step, it has to change. Like, I don't know. If it wasn't no music playing, I can't tell what you were two-stepping to. Like, I would have never thought that you were two-stepping to Mason Cameron. Like, that was just crazy for me to see. But fun. I'm happy for you, man. That's a good look. That's a good look for you. Also, Louis C.K. was at MSG
it goes hand in
this weekend. Julian, I know how much you love Louis C.K. And his toxic jokes.
Legend. My cousin had a couple extra tickets, so I had one, and I gave Rory one last minute. So Rory joined, and it was great. We got like a drink before, did the show, and he is sharp as ever.
Okay,
18,000 people, sold out the round. Which the round at MSG is his stage is in the middle, full 360 crowd around.
That's lit.
That's dope.
That woman from that night that we saw at Stumble In opened with the same 10 minutes she did. Hilarious, crushed. And Louis he's incredible. Like it was.
What Louis wasn't he canceled at one point?
But like, I don't want to.
He was.
No, I'm saying he was, right? he was like
ready to get us canceled.
It's different on camera.
Oh yeah, right.
he was canceled.
So
at one point,
what Louis was doing, I guess he didn't physically assault anyone, and kill me if he did. I don't know, but from what I understand is he was jerking off in rooms in front of female comedians or just any woman.
Yeah.
And like that was like his fetish was just like jerking off and masturbating and like not giving them the out to like leave the room.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he was like he's not like holding him down or anything, but he's just like you're hot, and then he would just finish, look like a clown with like cum and shit, and then be like okay.
Oh, so he's a weirdo.
He's a weirdo. Like it's a super weird fetish. It's not. I'm not saying it's not cool. Like I'm not like condoning it.
Yeah.
But like that was his thing.
Oh, okay. Well,
but like the comedians all love him.
Well, it's good to see that he's
18,000 people love him.
He sold out.
He sold out the garden.
Sold out the garden.
He's chilling.
He's not that much of a canceled guy, is he?
Yeah.
I mean, not if you sold out the garden.
Yeah, if you sold out the garden, you're not canceled. So that's back to my.
Look, man, I could.
Anybody?
No, not that you can't cancel.
I feel like Bill could do that too.
I'm just saying, if Cosby if his tickets go on sale at the Garden tomorrow, if Louis C.K. sold out the Garden, I guarantee you, Bill Cosby.
Who are you gonna go see first, Bill Cosby or Beyonce?
Same night.
Same night, same city. Renaissance featuring Jay.
Cosby or Beyonce?
Yeah, Cosby or Beyonce.
Why y'all doing this to me? It's Black History Month.
You've seen Beyonce.
I've seen Beyonce.
Because
I haven't seen, and this might be his last one.
Oh, it's gonna be his last one.
This could be his last one. I'm going to see Bill.
What?
I'm going to see Bill Cosby.
Comedy, baby.
I gotta go see, because again, I think that if he is able to pull off a concert or a show at Madison Square Garden, I truly believe that it will be one night only.
100%.
I got a feeling that it's going to be one night.
For
if
sure.
you were there and you saw it, that's the only way you're going to see it. It's never going to come out on no streaming service. So I feel like you would have to be there to experience that. Like you would have to go there, because first of all, I can't believe that he's actually thinking about putting on the show. Like to me, that's just insane.
Well,
so if it actually is, if a promoter picks it up and the Garden is like, yeah, sure, you can do it here. Come on, that's God working, saying, "Hey, listen, this is
not God working.
That's God working. That's
right.
God saying, listen, this is a once in a lifetime thing here. You'll never see anything like this again."
Cos did.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Go in here, see what he's saying. I got to see how he's gonna try to spin this whole situation that he's been through for the last however many years. I got to see the jokes, the content, the material that he's come up with over the last few years. So, same night, same city. I didn't know we was gonna do that. But Beyonce or Bill Cosby. I'm going to see Bill Cosby.
Okay, has Bill ever been like a big stand-up guy? Like, am I missing? Is that
Yes?
Yeah.
So he's like, is he good? No, but is he
it's
like
past
really
our
good?
time.
He's
I mean,
a good
Bill
stand-up.
Cosby is one of the comedic legends. He's he transcended. He was the most lovable guy on TV for a few
He was
years.
America's dad at one point.
Yeah, like so. I mean, this is I grew up watching a lot of Bill Cosby movies and with him and Sidney Poitier. So like to be able to see him live Like I just after all that he's been through, the material is gonna be crazy. So I just have to see what he's saying because I know that will never be aired on any streaming service. So
would it be as worth it if you knew he wasn't making any jokes about his conviction?
I don't even want him to make jokes about the conviction. I just want to hear.
It's not really funny.
Yeah, I know. I just want to hear. I want to hear what he has to say about anything. Like we haven't heard from him in years. So if you're telling me I get one night to see Bill Cosby or Beyonce, Beyonce will be back. Bill might not. Like he might really be canceled for real after this show. So I will go see Bill Cosby, but that hasn't been finalized or hasn't been. It's not definitive yet if he is actually going to do a show.
For sure.
Well, are you going to see Beyonce?
MetLife.
Probably. I'll probably go see Beyonce. I think that I saw when the tickets went on sale and the meme started dropping. Everybody talking about selling my mom's house for Beyonce tickets and things like that. I think that is just dope that Beyonce's been in the game, over 20 years?
Mm.
Yes.
And to still be as in demand as she is, she can drop whenever she wants. She can announce a tour whenever she wants. And, it'll sell out. It's just amazing to see where she is, the megastar that she is. I do believe that after Michael Jackson, she is the greatest entertainer that we have. So I think I want to go see her.
When Jay inevitably texts you and says, "Yo, I got 2 for you, AA, who are you bringing?"
AA.
Oh, one that will never happen.
Jay,
That's crazy.
The text is coming.
Number 2, who would I bring with me to see Beyonce?
And why isn't it Demaris? And why isn't it Demaris?
Yeah, why isn't it Demaris?
Well, only because I feel like if I'm gonna take a woman to see Beyonce, I want to have sex after.
I was just about to say,
yeah, like I want to smoke some weed. I want to smoke some weed at the show, have some drinks.
That's fair.
Well, some wine. I only drink wine. And then if you smoking and drinking wine, the blood starts flowing. Like I can't look at Demaris and just start feeling lust.
Crazy in love.
My people's right here.
I'm with the back of my mouth. I'm sorry. It's a little vomit.
Wait, hold on.
I'm sorry.
Why you just
violate them all like that?
Because why you talking about wine and blood flowing? We get it.
Because if you're going to see Beyonce, those frequencies put you in a little trance. Like once the dancers start moving their body.
What song do it for you? Like which one is it?
Well, it depends on what she's performing. If it's just a Renaissance album, what was the name of the last album?
Yeah, what is it? Virgo's Groove.
Oh, that's my shit though.
Yeah.
Virgo's Groove is my shit though. That shit is hard. But yeah, I don't know who I would take to go see Beyonce, but it would have. I would want it to be a woman that I've never had sex with, but always wanted to.
Fun fact: there's 2 dates.
That's definitely how you're gonna get her. The Beyonce tickets?
Yeah, she got it. Well, let me not say that. I don't want to be on the same side. I don't want to open up for Bill Cosby. I don't want to be.
Like your mom's like, "Here's your ticket. You know what this means."
I don't want to be the open at the Bill Cosby show. So let me just relax.
There's most locations have 2 dates now. I just checked.
Really?
Yeah, so now
and it's only stadiums, right?
Yeah, stadiums and football stadiums and arenas.
When's the MetLife?
The 29th and the 30th of July. So it's a Saturday and a Sunday.
Oh, I registered.
I registered too.
So if you guys don't know, and let me tell a lot of people because people were saying, "Oh, I bought my Beyonce tickets," and I'm like, "They're not on sale. You're scaring me. You bought tickets from a scalper on StubHub."
Right.
But she's doing a verified fan thing through Ticketmaster, where you have to have a verified Ticketmaster account. The boys keep laughing at me because they're like, "The scalpers are still going to get them."
Boys?
She's doing a verified fan thing. You have to have a verified Ticketmaster account in order to get picked. Like raffled off like Jordans to buy tickets from her, and they think that people are still going to scalp.
We know,
and there's
100%.
We've seen it.
It's going to be a tough ticket to get, but
kind of hopeful. I don't know. I like that she's doing that because they did Taylor Swift dirty.
First of all,
that's what's going to happen.
What happened with Taylor Swift?
Didn't all her tickets get like bought up immediately?
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, they bought immediately, like reselling for like 10 bands for just like shit seats.
Oh, so that's what the verified thing is for, so that people can't just buy.
It's an extra step.
A bunch of them.
Yes,
yeah.
You can't buy a bunch of them. I think there's probably gonna be a limit.
I mean, bots exist, but
but not. But just trying to curb the resale thing a little bit.
Yeah,
right.
Either way, this is the hottest ticket right now. Every woman that I know is talking about this wherever they live. I would actually. When I saw the UK dates, I was like, I would actually like to go to London and experience a Beyonce show like
Beyonce
overseas.
in the box.
The Paris one too.
You know what I mean? Like I just think it's just a different vibe. The crowd is different. I feel like just Europe they just appreciate American culture more. So I feel like when you go to a show and Beyonce's Beyonce. Anywhere she performs, the crowd is gonna be going crazy. But it would just be dope to experience an artist like Beyonce with the magnitude, the star power that she has in Europe. I think I would like to experience that.
Do you guys think Jay is going to show up at the MetLife?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Which date, Mo?
I don't know
which date. Let me know.
I don't know which date, but I do believe that Beyonce and Jay will only tour together from now on. Though.
I mean, smart.
Yeah, I think that they move as a family now. You know, they obviously have private jets. It costs a lot to move the Carters around.
Yeah.
But they'll cover it. The people that have put on the show, Live Nation, they'll cover it. So I do think that Jay will be at every show. I think he'll come out at every show and perform at some point, some records. Either way, I think Beyonce is set to make history with this tour once again.
Absolutely.
You think she'll make more than Bad Bunny? What's the...
I don't know if she's doing as many shows, but she's doing bigger venues though.
Yeah.
Even if she's going international with it, it's just like...
Listen, what Bad Bunny did was fucking incredible,
insane.
man. And when we were at Made in America in Philly,
that was...
I remember I texted my homeboy. I said, dog, this dude might be... I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. Like, I've never seen this many people jumping up and down for an artist like this.
Yeah,
Eddin threw his panties on the stage.
First of all, it was my bra, but all right.
Yeah, but it was... If you want to wear a bra, Eddin, wear a bra.
Thank you.
You do?
Yeah, but I didn't think that that Bad Bunny thing was... I get it. I'm glad I experienced it in Philly. I still want to see like a real full out production of his. But I understand why Bad Bunny is who he is, why his star power is as big as it is, because he's just a unique artist.
He grossed $435 million last year on tour.
God.
So, not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's like a GOP.
I think he covered. I think he covered the spread.
He covered the spread.
He definitely covered the spread.
Sure, we're cool.
But yeah, I think that Beyonce... I don't know how many dates Bad Bunny did, but I think Beyonce will come pretty close to that.
Close.
If she's not dropping visuals, do you think she's just gonna? I mean, obviously she's just gonna go extra hard.
The production is going to be insane.
Because I feel like I like the idea of her not dropping visuals for this album.
Yeah,
because I feel like
using the tour as the visuals.
Like, you got to go see.
They'll probably do like a little doc, splice it up, kind of what they did
doc,
for.
Yeah.
Bro,
because she has a deal with Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
She had, if I'm not mistaken, a 3-part deal. Homecoming was 1 part.
That's what I'm referring to. I think she has 2
more projects with Netflix.
This will definitely be on Netflix for sure.
Yeah.
This will definitely be on Netflix. I want to see it though. I do want to see it just because, again, we have to start appreciating the biggest stars and the artists that we have. Because again, I do believe that Beyonce is... Michael Jackson will always be #1 for me. There's nobody that's going to ever... I don't care how many tickets you sell, how much you gross. Like, Michael Jackson is the bar. But I do think that Beyonce is right there with Michael Jackson. So
there's Michael, Ye.
What?
Yay.
Beyonce,
Yay.
whatever.
They know whatever. It's Beyonce.
Yeah,
All right, fine. My bad. Sorry. Michael, Beyonce.
I didn't say it's Bad Bunny, Unwell, and fucking.
Damn. What's the third one?
It's not yet.
Daddy Yankee.
Yeah.
All right, sure. So is Michael, Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say who would be the top 3rd performer of all time? Performer of all time?
Yeah.
We doing preference or like what the
sure,
world
do preference.
would say?
I feel like preference is more interesting.
Y'all know I'm going Janet.
Okay. Cool.
Because her titties will be out.
No.
It was 1 titty.
All right. Well, maybe the other one will come out.
I'm going Bruno.
Mars?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Nah, he's ill alive. Especially when he's off the
That's
pack.
only because he's Sumo Mars. Like, that's the reason why he's saying that.
That's my primo,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
my primo.
That's the only reason he's going Bruno's because he's
y'all
Sumo.
slacking on Bruno Mars.
That's like when Flex...
I love Bruno. I'm a huge Bruno.
No, Bruno's dope. Let's.
I said preference.
Bruno Mars is amazing, but I don't think that Bruno Mars.
It ain't Beyonce and Bruno. I think you.
Absolutely.
I think it's a couple
that's
people.
Preference.
Yeah, that's like you can't say Michael, Beyonce, and then Bruno. Like, no,
that shit is great.
That don't even flow off the tongue.
It doesn't even sound right.
That's just not. And no slight to Bruno. Bruno's an amazing artist, amazing performer. But nah.
Julian, who are you putting right underneath Beyonce?
All time, like that's tough.
All time is tough.
Again, your performer.
Janet got to be up there for sure.
So we're assuming Beyonce's the 2.
Well, after Mike, yeah.
Throw it.
Who the fuck are you putting before Beyonce?
You know what's crazy? Like
Louis C.K. I know.
Oh,
Smoking.
look,
right?
hottest thing in MSG. I'm a big fan of, and this isn't a shot at any of these artists. I just think I'm a big fan of people that play instruments, and I'm not like the dancing doesn't do it for me. I don't care about like the choreography stuff. That never gets me.
That's part of performance, though.
But it's like
Prince,
okay.
Prince gets you off for sure.
I get that.
Like I like someone like I'm a big like if you can pick up the guitar in fucking like an Anderson .Paak show, this guy's jumping from the drums, like playing different instruments, and he's singing and like doing his whole thing. I know he's not like doing like the vocal range of these other people, but I really like someone that can offer you a guitar solo in the middle of like a 2-hour set. And they're just killing that shit.
That was dope.
I'm big on performers, like instrument performers.
He said Beyonce wasn't too, so Anderson .Paak is his too.
I'm saying for example, Pac is someone that I love a good musician. Yeah.
I respect that. That was one reason why I really loved when I went to see her.
Thank you. Perfect example.
Her show was really really dope. I think that she's one of the best artists that we have.
Yeah, she's incredible.
She's an incredible performer, incredible musician. Congrats to her. She's on the cover of Vogue.
Hey.
Yeah, she just made the cover of Vogue. So shout out to her. That's a big deal for her. Yeah, it's Mike, Beyonce, Janet, Chris Brown. Man, and then
I think Usher is
definitely
Usher is really good.
Absolutely
there,
Usher. Let's not forget Usher.
We line on Gaga?
You said who?
Gaga? Yeah, Lady Gaga.
Yo, you know who gives a great show too? The Weeknd.
Oh, great show.
He puts on his production is
great
insane.
show.
He
doesn't play instruments during though.
No, he doesn't play instruments, but
he's not
it's a great show. The Weeknd puts on a great show.
He doesn't play instruments.
Great show though.
But either way, good luck to any of those that are able to get tickets. Please don't sell your mother's house for them, though, because after the show
or eat ass.
Yeah, well,
wait,
hold on.
We
got to draw the line somewhere. Now, Amber Rose, she tweeted out the other day. First of all, congrats to the Eagles and the Chiefs headed to the Super Bowl.
Fuck them niggas. Respectfully.
No, I understand. I get it. Go Bills next year.
Yeah. Next year.
Not a Bills fan.
Were you a Frisco fan?
Yo,
Giants,
right?
Yeah, it's like what the fuck?
Yeah, but you from up there.
You thought the Giants had a chance? You didn't think the Giants had a chance. Come on, cut it out.
I know after the first quarter
they shouldn't even have betted.
The Giants didn't have a chance.
That was like a scrimmage for the
But you may have a chance of getting your ass eaten by the beautiful Amber Rose if you have Super Bowl tickets, because she tweeted out whose ass I want to read it verbatim. Julian, can you scroll up to the actual tweet?
No, is that not
Is
it?
this not the
No. She said whose ass I gotta eat for some I'm just gonna
improvise, Maul.
Yeah. She said, whose ass I gotta eat for some Super Bowl tickets or tickets to the Super Bowl. Now, I'm pretty sure that some of the guys that are playing in the Super Bowl reached out via DM. Yo, whose ass I gotta eat to get tickets to the Super Bowl? This is what Amber Rose
the comment though
tweeted. And she then followed that up with, bitch, I'll have a bussy eating contest for them tickets. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Then we got bad pussy.
I'm feeling like that about.
Listen, man, if you're a Philadelphia Eagle player, one of your cousins you really don't care about, if you want to kind of like throw his ticket away and get your ass eaten by Amber Rose, hey, listen, now's the time.
Does anyone know the parameters of that? Like, if you're a player and you're playing in the Super Bowl, how many tickets do you get? Anyone know that?
You get a few, but I mean, you would have to buy some as well, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also depends on who you are.
Like at a discount?
No.
Damn, full price?
Full price.
Are you eating bussy for Super Bowl tickets?
No.
Or not Super Bowl, sorry, Beyonce?
No comment.
Yeah.
I can afford the Beyonce comment. I can afford the Beyonce tickets. Now, if they get sold out, that's a different discussion.
What if it's like
you're not row? Yeah.
You said what?
Front row.
I don't know.
What if one of Maul's 2 tickets?
No, not Maul. No.
And you gotta eat Maul's pussy?
I'm good. Thank you.
What if a guy that you've been kind of sort of dating?
No, because they've already hooked up. That's different.
Listen,
random dude.
They didn't hook up. They just hung out, dated, went on a couple dates.
Okay.
He has tickets to Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, yo, you gonna do something strange for these tickets? What's up?
Depends. Define strange.
Eating the pussy.
She does that.
I do not eat. No, I don't. Why do you put that on me?
Because you said define strange. We're talking about.
What if he turns his
But
legs?
you came to me like you turned to me like she does that. Like I regularly just eat ass.
Not regularly.
Not regularly. But this is like
I've never eaten a man's ass in my entire life.
You eating a girl's ass?
Yes.
All right. Same
no,
shit.
it is not the same
shit.
It is not the same thing.
Same thing.
It's not the same.
The food and Lamborghini his door?
No two assholes are alike.
No,
right?
I'm good.
They both got shit in them.
Two assholes is alike.
Why do people say that? Why is that? They do not have.
Because his ass has shit in it.
Yeah, like why your ass doesn't? You don't just have shit in your ass.
You think I'm just sitting right now in a bed of shit?
I mean,
according, that's what you just said. It has shit in it.
No, I'm saying like it's an ass. Like what's the difference? You're gonna eat an ass. If one you're just eating because it's a woman. The other you're gonna eat a guy and you get fucking Beyonce tickets. Sounds like one has way more upside for you. So you're not gonna eat the man's ass.
But that is a great question though. Like if a guy that you know kind of cool with and y'all been hanging out, but y'all never hooked up.
You on the gooch and then the tongue
like,
slides.
Listen, man, I got these Beyonce tickets. I just saw what Amber tweeted.
I just saw what Amber. You pulled up the tweet.
Yeah, like
you pulled up.
Yo, I just saw what Amber tweeted. This ain't the Super Bowl, but this is the Renaissance.
It's a different kind of yeah.
You wouldn't eat pussy?
Wait, Rihanna performing at the Super Bowl.
Rihanna is
exactly. So
that's two birds, one ass.
Two birds, one ass.
Actually, three birds. The Eagles.
The Eagles. Come on.
The Eagles is a bird too. So you get three birds, one ass.
Listen, man.
Plus, you don't know who she's bringing up.
If them Beyonce tickets sell out, I might have to,
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Death before dishonor.
Listen, life is about, choices. Life is about sacrifices. So sometimes you gotta sacrifice your choices and do what you gotta do.
You've made worse decisions.
I'm sure you've made worse decisions.
How the fuck, You know what? Julian owes me because I said he looked like he sucked dick before, so I'm gonna let him get that off.
Why are you saying that?
How is that like? That's not hand
that
in
was
hand.
like 40 episodes ago,
He told me.
and on Patreon.
First of all, telling a guy that he looked like
He sucked dick before.
I don't know how
Why
you
are we
still
doing this
stand.
again?
I would have been on the island.
You gotta call her cousin.
A girl would have told me that. I'd be like, yeah, like all right, now we got super beef now.
She said that as if everyone knows about that line. That was on Patreon like 30 episodes ago.
Right, it was on Patreon. My bad.
Nah, cool.
Right.
Bring it to everyone.
I'm sorry, but I do. You do owe me one.
Either way, Amber Rose. Listen,
I'll keep an eye out.
If I had some Super Bowl tickets,
you popping it open?
Yep.
For Amber?
Yeah.
Back up.
Fam, you know what? Come on, fam.
What if she told you how to get on your hands and knees?
Oh, no. See,
That's the parameters?
Whoa. We not doing. We
no,
never.
All's a Lamborghini door.
We never on hands
on Escalade.
But isn't that worse though?
Like, I feel like that's worse.
Nah.
But you can't arch your back. Don't get off all
fours. Yeah, you can't arch your back
and look back.
Like you don't even get on all fours to look for the remote under the bed. Like you got to kind of like lay on your side or like
on your stomach. You be on your stomach.
Not on my stomach. I just said on my side. What's wrong with you?
To get the remote from underneath the bed,
said
you'll
on
be
my
on your
side.
stomach.
Talking about the stomach.
Side.
I mean, you were like a professional planker.
I mean, that was planking.
That's raw stomach.
But that was different. I was on a chimney. It was different. It was
looking for the remote.
Yeah.
On a chimney.
Different times. It was a weird time. It was a weird time. But yeah, good luck to any body that has Super Bowl tickets for Amber.
Well, if you don't want to go earn money, what if you sell something to then buy the tickets to go to these events?
Okay, I heard you, Julian.
See that?
What would you have to sell? These tickets are going for a lot.
Well,
not some ass, but
in Latto's case, she sold or was willing to sell a pair of her underwear, which was on eBay, getting bids upwards of $100,000.
I saw that. This is
Do you guys know how this came about though?
Yeah, so she posted a picture. Her panty line was showing. Or the top of her panties was showing, and then another picture, she had the same pair of panties on. Probably not the same exact, because she showed a whole drawer full of the same panties. And a fan said something, not you wearing the same panties, which was stupid. Like, why?
The dumbest shit I've ever heard about.
Why can't people wear panties twice? I don't know, but whatever. So she responded to that. She leaned into that by then selling her worn panties, which I don't believe her panties were worn. She was selling worn panties, but.
I mean, she could have.
You play on this is a play on, when somebody tries to shit on you, it's like, okay, now I'm gonna turn that into a bag. I'm pretty sure that the brand it's a brand at Target. I've seen a lot of girls talking about that brand. They love their underwear.
Which is ill that she gets her underwear from Target.
Yeah.
That's mad relatable. Like, what's up?
And there's a Target everywhere, so.
Yeah, so yes, Latto has panties from Target. A lot of women I've seen in the comments saying that they love that line, they love those panties, and I'm pretty sure that brand is going to reach out to Latto at some point and do something with her. This is a classic case of you trying to shit on somebody, make somebody look stupid online, and then they show you exactly how much star power they have, and they reverse that and turn that into a bag for themselves. Now, I saw some bids upwards of $100,000 for some worn Latto underwear. Now, I'm never mad at somebody hustling. I'm never mad at somebody getting to the bag. But this is a clear case of playing on mental illness. You are mentally ill if you bid $100,000 for some.
We don't kink shame.
Oh,
we do not.
I don't know, man.
I'm not kink shaming. I'm saying that you have something
Latto.
seriously wrong with you if you're willing to pay $100,000 for some worn underwear.
That means you got a lot of money in a kink.
You are kink shaming.
I'm not kink shaming.
In the house, that horrible decision.
I'm not kink shaming. I'm saying that if you're willing to pay $100,000 for some worn underwear, I don't care who wore them.
Beyonce.
There is something mentally wrong with you.
I'm not paying $100,000.
I'm not.
For $100,000, you can literally you can probably take Latto on vacation.
But but think about it. If you're willing to pay that much, it means you have that expendable amount of money. Yeah. Like you got to take that out of the equation. So like for us, it's like what, paying $10 for something like that?
No. It's not like
that's not $10.
I'm just saying,
like you're paying $100,000 for some worn underwear
because you can
from Latto.
Because you can't literally because you.
Mom, people will kill you for how much you pay for weed, but you can.
But there's something seriously wrong with you if you do that.
That's not true.
That is true.
If I have fucking,
I know it's not. I know you can't say it. And it's like
expendable.
I know you're not supposed to say it, and I know it's it's offensive. You say, "Oh, you're kink shaming." I'm not kink shaming.
You are.
No.
Quite literally.
I'm saying that if you're paying $100,000,
you're explaining the kink shame right now.
Is that kink shaming?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm kink shaming.
All right, thank you.
What I'm canceled now?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's...
Oh, okay. Like, yes, it's something wrong with you if you're bidding $100,000 with all that's going on in the world, things that you could be putting that $100,000 to, there's something seriously wrong with you if you're paying $100,000 for some worn underwear.
Now, I'm with you on that.
It is.
But it is still kink shaming.
If you saw $100,000 right here,
and it's okay to kink shame.
Grab it.
Bro, but I'm not into the panties. It's not a matter of like, what do I prefer? I'm saying the person that's willing to pay the money is into that kink. I don't give a fuck about anyone's underwear. I'm taking the money. But I'm also, I understand people are into that shit.
All right, we got that part. But can you agree with me that there's something wrong with you if you're willing to pay $100,000?
No, I can't. I'm not going to agree with you.
You're not going to agree with me?
Because there's some people...
Yo, don't do that.
How much did you bid, Julian?
Yeah, how much did you bid? Hold on. Because if these mics and this camera wasn't on, you would 1,000% agree.
What fucking loser paid that?
Yeah, don't do that. Don't turn into that guy.
But kinks are kinks.
Kinks are kinks, but we do understand that kinks and mental illness can be like.
But see, there's some people that would look at you and say you're mentally ill for wanting your legs up in the air while a woman licks your ass. There's people who would say that.
Yeah, but I'm not paying $100,000 to get my ass licked.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about the money.
The fuck you talking about? $100,000 for some worn underwear?
It doesn't matter about the money when you have that dispensable income.
Nah, man, we're not doing that. It ain't about dispensable income. It's about why do you want to smell these used panties so bad?
Because they have a kink. That's their kink.
Yeah, well then go to the fucking dry cleaner or something.
Nah, but they want Lattos.
They want Lattos.
And it's the only way.
Because they probably buy used panties anyway. So if I buy regular used panties for $200,000, $300,000, $400,000.
Yo, I don't care what you say.
I mean $400, and then Latto's put hers up. That's like the fucking Jordan ring of used fucking panties.
Jordan.
That's the game worn, like the flu game shoes.
That's the flu game.
That's the jersey.
That's the bloody sock.
Yeah.
That's my
flu game jersey.
Exactly. Like
yeah, I hear y'all, but
she should have put him on Sniffer because Sniffer.
See
for that.
Even shit like that, Sniffer.
Is that crazy?
They are preying on people's mental illness. There's something wrong with people.
Mental illness.
I'm trying to tell you.
Kinks aren't a mental illness, but they can be.
No, not all kinks.
There's some kinks that I kink shame, and we need to really talk about that.
I think buying somebody's worn panties is something
mental. You know what a mental illness is? That guy that's attracted to that fucking woman that looks like a child. That's a mental illness.
Okay, check this out. You want to know why? To me, it's mental illness.
They broke up.
If you come to my crib right now, right, and we chilling, and I go to use the bathroom, and then you go in the bathroom and the door's open, and I walk past, and I see you smelling my used underwear.
Different.
That's totally different.
We're talking about these are for sale. You're granting permission for someone to buy these. If I'm snooping in your underwear drawer, smelling your shit, that's fucking weird because there's no like. You're not like, hey, bro, my underwear is over. Exactly
because you didn't pay $100,000.
No, it's not even a financial thing. You don't have permission. Yeah, these are for sale.
All right, so let's start the question over. Okay. If you asked me, could you smell my used underwear?
Yeah. But I don't want to smell your used underwear. If I ask
you, then that's a kink. Then I'm establishing that that's my kink. You can be like, no. And then I would be like, fine, I'm not going to do it.
You never smelled the pussy through the panties?
You wouldn't be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Maul looked like he used to sniff seats when he was younger.
Hey,
like he was
that's
girl seats
sniff seats
after they got up.
Look how look at on the 6 train.
And she eat ass.
On the train?
No, on the train is crazy.
On the train is
like in school, in like middle school.
On the train bench is wild, first of all. You know how many
put your nose on that plastic?
You don't know whose ass that is. Like, you know how many asses been on the rush hour?
Yeah, but what if Latto just got up?
No.
Well,
There are some men who have this-
Latto looks like she has great hygiene. She looks like she smells amazing. But I'm not paying $100. That's preying on
It's not
people's.
your kink. It's not your kink. Just let
I understand.
it rock.
I understand that's
It's
not
true,
my
it's not your
kink, but
kink.
that kink. And some kinks are like a little like, all right, fam, what's up with this dude, right?
I don't think that's that bad. I think the people who buy jarred farts, I think they need help.
That's kind
I
of
think
hard.
That's kind of crazy.
What's the difference, dog?
No,
What's-
panties.
You crazy.
Panties,
You
fam?
crazy, bro. You
Jarred
crazy.
farts.
Panties that
Now, if I got
put
Lotto's panties,
If I put a fucking jar with Lotto's fart in it, sealed up in a mason jar right here, and her panties, and said pick one, which
Well,
one you gonna pick?
what did
I'm
she
not
eat that
picking
day?
either or. I'm not
Gun
into
to
that.
your head.
But I'm just saying, I don't think it's a difference. I think that if you are able to sell a jar full of air and some panties that we
That
know
happens though.
and some panties that we know Latto didn't wear.
What if she did?
She didn't wear those panties.
You don't know that.
You don't know that.
She did not wear those panties.
What if there was a video of her like?
Bro, it doesn't mean. What are you
She
talking
did not.
about? You're a video editor. Like,
Like
Lotto is not
Too much
selling
What?
panties
What?
that she used, bro. She's not doing that. Like, and that's why to me it's a mental illness because it's like, y'all really think this girl is taking her panties off and selling them to
it's the height. It's the convincing yourself that it's real. Like,
it might be
that's
a
what
good
the fix
investment.
is.
Like if
That
I
is
had,
Sometimes people
Now
with
that
mental
you
illness.
just said that,
If
now
I had
can-
a-
Yeah,
100,000.
sometimes people with mental illnesses convince themselves that what they're seeing and what they're doing is real and
But
okay.
that is a real kink, though.
Yes, it's a real
It is
I'm not
real
saying
kink.
it's not a real kink. I'm saying that there is some mental health issues tied to that
and I
kink.
think there's plenty of people who actually bought them knowing that they would be worth something later. Because if I had $100,000 to throw away, I probably would have bought them.
You
Because
definitely
then,
just lost
God forbid,
$100,000.
You would not
No,
throw.
God forbid if anything happens to Lotto,
You think they're going to go up in value?
Panties.
You think the underwear is going to go up
for
in
Davies
value?
boxes right now?
Why Davies?
Because I mean, girls like Davies. I don't know.
I don't.
Yeah.
Well, who's the rapper you like? Michael B. Jordan. Would you pay?
I know. I was about
Would
to.
you pay $100,000 for Michael B. Jordan's underwear?
Michael B. Jordan is my
Fresh
type
off the
either.
Creed
I'm
set.
not paying nothing for no man's underwear.
Fresh off the Creed set.
Yeah.
Damn, that
Bro,
shit's
I'm
sweaty.
Got the
He
skid
just
mark.
knocked the
I'm about to
Russian
throw
out.
up. I'm good.
Skid mark in that
I'm
shit.
good. I'm good.
Whose
That's
underwear?
not my kink though.
Whose underwear would you pay for?
Would
What's
you
your
say if you had
kink?
$100,000?
Then what's your kink? Let's tap
Janet's
into
underwear. Would you do
your
it for Janet's
preference.
underwear?
Janet is like a mother to me. That's
Right.
nice.
You've never met her.
She's still like a mother to mind your business. Thank you so much.
What's your preference then?
Y'all don't need to know my kink. That ain't y'all business.
Not your kinks. Your preference.
3 minutes ago, you said I look like I sucked
I'm
dick.
just saying, if you had a, yeah, that's wild.
That's crazy.
We don't talk about
That's
that.
crazy.
Let's explore your
We need
kink.
to
Can we
unpack
go back to that? Yo, that's
You're gonna need to unpack
telling
that.
a man that is yo, that is.
And then I can't
absolutely
talk about your
insane.
kinks?
Yeah, like look where you draw the line at.
But why are y'all bringing it back up? I thought y'all wanted to let it down.
No, yeah, let's
No.
let it die.
Yeah,
let's let it die because that was so rude and crazy.
I didn't.
So
It
Julian-
wasn't rude. I wasn't
That's-
saying
no,
That's
no,
pretty
no.
rude.
That's
You
a-
can't tell a man.
I know you wasn't saying it to be rude, but sometimes you say things and it's rude. Like I remember we was on tour one time and I told a girl like, "Congrats." I thought she was expecting and she wasn't.
Mall.
That's crazy. Now that's rude.
When did you say that?
Yeah, at a meet.
But why would you say
At a meet and greet?
And what was her
She
reaction
paid
after that?
premium?
No, she just looked
I'd
at
ask
me.
for my money back.
No, she just looked at me and was like, "I'm not pregnant."
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, I think I remember that.
I was like, "Oh, okay."
I think I was next to you.
Oh, okay. It's crazy.
I said-
Not sorry.
I said, "Okay, let's take a picture."
Is it what that
And
woo
then she
do?
was like, cool.
You know, let's take a picture, like
Yeah.
get you out of there real quick. Let's
She's
take a
probably
picture.
like, Mom, thought I was
Yeah,
pregnant.
yeah,
Ah.
That was fucked up. I'll never do that again. I don't care how big a woman's stomach is. I don't care if I know she's pregnant. I'm never saying congrats again. Never. I think I almost put my hands out to rub her stomach too. Like, oh, congrats.
How old is she?
When you do. She was like, I'm not.
That's so.
Just had a burrito. I was like, oh.
Those are kicking.
I'd ask for money back for sure.
I'm sorry to that young lady. Wherever you are in the world, I apologize. That was fucked up.
She
You in your stomach.
So what's your preference of males? Or
Did y'all know Michael B. Jordan is on Raya?
We did well. He announced that on his SNL monologue. I didn't see SNL when him and Lil Baby. It was him and Lil Baby, right?
Yeah.
I didn't see the SNL. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I really don't watch SNL.
I don't either.
Either.
I don't think SNL is. It has its moments where it's funny little bits here and there, but I'm just not an SNL guy. I was more of an In Living Color guy.
The weekend update's the only thing I really check out.
It now I did watch when Drake was on it only because Drake does have an acting background.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I thought that was going to be interesting, and he absolutely he killed his SNL. But I didn't see this Michael B. Jordan one. I saw some of the clips. He did announce he's on Raya. I like the fact that he did lean into the whole breakup thing
Yeah.
with him and Lori Harvey.
The joke he made though, he said he was like, most people when they break up they get in phenomenal shape. He said, I'm in
Already
Creed shape. I can't get any more like jacked. So he goes, so
He can only get depressed and gain weight at that point.
So he was like, so I'm on Raya. So that's my competition now.
How much do you think Raya gave him for that?
Oh, that's your competition.
At least a band.
Yeah.
A band? What's wrong with
Raya don't need my.
But yeah, I didn't see his SNL, but Creed is coming out. The new Creed is coming soon, right? We do know that.
Creed 3.
Creed 3.
Yeah.
Are we creeded out?
I haven't seen any of them.
I know one thing. If Sylvester Stallone survives another Creed, this nigga beat everybody. He even beat cancer, bro. Like,
that ass. March 3rd.
It's like Stallone. Come on, man. This got to be the last
We're
one.
definitely creeded out.
Yeah, we creeded out.
I'm not creeded out.
Of course you're not.
Well, you're a woman. You want to keep seeing Michael B. Jordan.
No, I like boxing movies though, so like that's probably why. And they don't really make them anymore. They used to make them all the time.
What's another favorite boxing movie of yours? That's not Creed
or Rocky
or Creed 2.
Chill.
You said they made a bunch.
She said chill. She said Fight Club.
No, what is it called?
What?
When they kill his wife. They kill his girlfriend or his wife.
Taken?
I was going to say Taken.
No, it's called Snow something. I can't believe it's escaping me right now. It's a boxing movie. It's called Snow something and Snow something.
What?
And they kill his wife in the very beginning of the movie. We can clean this up.
No.
It's a box.
But they kill his girlfriend. Southpaw. What I get? Snow.
Okay. Yeah. That was a good movie.
Southpaw is what I was talking about.
Snowpaw? Is that what you thought it was called?
Snowpaw?
Yeah, that's I meant Southpaw.
Somebody was walking a dog in the snow the other day, I guess. I don't know.
Anyway, but yeah, I don't think we're created out. I think this might be the last one though. I hope
this is the last one. I also saw that Martin Lawrence and Will Smith are back with another Bad Boys.
Yeah.
Are we
for
Bad
life.
Boys out?
I'm gonna be honest. This
Yes.
I didn't want this one. I didn't want this one. The last one, some of the stunt scenes, Martin was moving a little. You could tell that age.
Rickety.
He had that little giddy up in his little. I said, all right, now you can't chase too many more of these Cubans around Miami. Like it's time to call it a quits. You know what I'm saying? Go do some desk work. You know what I mean? Like we can't keep letting Martin jump out of windows and climb down buildings. But I think this one is going to be probably a little more geared towards them passing the reins to
somebody else,
the new detectives, younger detectives. I can't see them still trying to do their own stunts, even though Will Smith seems to still be in shape.
Yeah.
Martin obviously is the comedic relief in that. Will Smith is a comedic actor as well, but
I think Will Smith is funnier than Martin in those movies, and all the Bad Boys movies. It's just me.
Really? I don't know about funnier.
I think I like
Will Smith has some funny moments for sure, but Martin is like
Will Smith's comedy in those movies, like more of the like dry comedy than Martin's obvious silly comedy.
Okay. It probably fits better for that.
Have you guys seen his comeback film, Will Smith's
Emancipation?
No,
I didn't
Black
see
History
that.
Month, Julian.
I don't watch slave films.
Yeah, it's Black History Month. Don't do that.
Come on, man.
What?
Don't do that. We're not talking about slave films.
We're
Black
talking
History Month.
Oh, we're not. Okay.
We're not doing that.
Octoroon. Y'all know they act up.
Bad Boys for Life. Was it for life or forever? For life, right? Four?
Probably for life.
Because the last one was Bad Boys
What'd
for
you
life,
say?
but this one is 4, the number 4 for life.
Fuck you, Demaris.
I feel like it should be for life, but I guess maybe forever makes more sense. And speaking of sequels, too many. They announced already officially the poster of Fast and Furious 10.
It's the final
bro,
one.
they gotta stop.
A two-parter of 10.
So it's
10 and
11.
10.5.
So it's 11.
So 10 and 10.5.
10 and 10.5.
10 and 10A.
Listen,
Well, they had a contract for 10 movies, and then whatchamacallit went and died, wrapped his car around a tree, got
Why is that? Hold on.
can't-
Time
look,
out.
like
Time
he chose
out.
to do that.
Why are you blaming it for
I'm
this?
not blaming. I didn't blame him.
He didn't went and die.
Like he chose to do it.
He didn't choose death.
The fuck is wrong with
went
you?
and
No,
died.
I'm not trying to be insensitive. I love him.
No, you're not. You're
That-
not.
your exact reaction was very
the same
insensitive.
way you told Julian he looks like he sucks dick.
All right, we don't have to.
That was very.
Those are two
listen,
very
that
different
was
things.
Two very different things, but the same
Yeah.
level of insensitivity in it.
Yeah.
Is it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Kind of,
That was
yeah.
So
Absolutely.
condescending.
He went and died.
He
didn't
chose
went
to
and died.
die.
Yeah,
I
like,
didn't think he. Okay,
Play
I'm
that.
sorry. When he came to his unfortunate demise.
there you go. There you go. See, I
Say
see how
Paul
that
Walker passed away. You could probably just go with that too.
that would have worked just
Yeah.
fine. But unfortunately, Paul Walker passed away.
Yes. So the movies have gotten a little watered down, but they had already had the 10-year contract.
Listen, man.
10-movie contract.
Listen. First of all, salute to the whole Fast and Furious conglomerate,
That's family.
whatever you want to call it. It's just turned into something that I didn't think it would turn into after watching the first. If you go watch the first Fast and Furious, and where it's at today, bro, this is like the most. This is you talk about
It's
fucking
so
character
bad.
development. This shit is crazy. Like these motherfuckers is flipping tanks with a Ford Escort. Like
one day in a submarine at one.
Yeah, like it's
Tyrese and Luda were on in space.
Yeah, like this shit is completely.
They put Tyrese and Luda in space.
This shit, bro. I just said the character development in Fast and Furious is incredible. It's incredible. Like I never thought we would see Tyrese and Vin Diesel fucking taking down a Soviet fucking tank, a submarine with cables connected to the back of a bumper on the car.
What that happened? I haven't seen any of these movies.
It's the craziest shit.
I have no.
It's the craziest shit you'll ever see in your life. But yes, unfortunately, Paul Walker passed away, which completely shifted the whole dynamic and energy of the Fast and Furious empire. But I guess with the last 2 installments of Fast and Furious on the way, I'll probably watch it just because I watched. I think I may have missed one.
I missed 8 and 9.
I think I may have missed one.
I missed 8 and 9.
Okay.
5 was the best.
I think Tokyo Drift. I kind of was like,
isn't that like the second one?
That's the second movie. No, that's the third movie.
Yeah, I don't think I saw that one.
It's a prequel, technically.
Yeah, I don't think I saw that one.
Okay.
I think I got on board after all of that and was like, okay, cool, whatever. Stunts, I get it. Yeah, I mean, I'll just tell you the character development is fucking insane in that movie.
And people come back to life and shit.
I like how they brought The Rock in. When they brought The Rock in, I appreciated it.
That's why I liked 5.
He added something like new to it.
Well, yeah, again, we go to character development. Vin Diesel was getting thrown through like parking garages by The Rock, and this nigga was just fixing carburetors and Fast and Furious 1. I was like, now this nigga can go through a wall and keep fighting?
Yeah.
All right, cool, whatever. It was something else another movie that I saw was coming out. That I went to. Oh, did you guys see the Pamela Anderson documentary yet?
No, we have not.
Pamela Anderson documentary on Netflix. I think I have like 20 minutes, like an hour and a half. I think I got like maybe 20 minutes left in it. So I seen it, I watched it. I didn't know Pamela Anderson went through all of that growing up.
She went through all of what?
She was molested. She was raped. You know, and a bunch of just her upbringing. Like we never really.
And then she went and died.
Well, no, let's not put that on Pamela Anderson.
Yo,
didn't she die?
No,
Pamela Anderson?
Yo, alive.
She's not dead.
You're thinking about
Who's the other one?
Nicole Smith.
Anna Nicole Smith?
Yeah.
Come on, you never got them confused.
I mean,
no. I would think that you would know your white women apart, but
Fair.
like what?
That's fair.
Not during February.
Yeah.
Not during
February.
Yeah,
Right,
wrong
not this
time.
month.
Yeah.
Oh my bad.
That's right.
Damn.
Sorry.
But no, Pamela Anderson is alive and well. But the documentary, I'm not going to spoil it for y'all, but the documentary is pretty good though.
I mean,
it's pretty good. She's interesting. She's in
it. She's in it.
In her documentary?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes they're unauthorized. So
no, she's in it. She's in it. She's in it. She kept a lot of her like journals.
That's dope.
Yeah, like she wrote in her journals on yellow pads every day, just her thoughts. So she reads some of those. She has a lot of footage, videos, and stuff like that she's going back and watching. It's just interesting. Like she was like Pamela Anderson. You kind of forget how big Pamela Anderson was in Hollywood at one point.
Definitely.
With the whole Baywatch thing, and then obviously being a Playboy playmate centerfold.
Made me want fake titties. For sure.
Pamela Anderson is the reason why you would have wanted fake titties?
How many women?
I just learned so much about Demaris. Like I never would have guessed that Pamela Anderson was the reason why you wanted to get fake titties.
Pamela Anderson and Janet Jackson had the best fake titties in the business back in the 90s.
How many women do you think Pamela influenced?
In the 90s.
Yeah, wait, what? Yeah.
You know what? But let me say something. That makes sense to me somehow. That a child be looking at shit like that and they be like, yo, you know what? Maybe
they do. It does. I wanted fake titties my whole entire life because
it's not a good thing.
never thought, like, I thought that was the way your boobs were supposed to look.
Okay.
That's what I mean.
So yeah,
just
more context to just put more context to the story. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to talk too much about it, but it is a very interesting documentary. I had no idea that I would enjoy a Pamela Anderson documentary as much as I enjoyed this on Netflix, but it was pretty good.
I'll check it out.
So yeah, let's get to the
other
movie.
Movies? No other movies?
Well, You People.
Oh, oof.
You People came out. We had heard about it. We seen the trailer. We thought it would be very interesting just because of the cast that was in it with Eddie Murphy, Nia Long, the beautiful Nia Long, the beautiful Lauren London, the beautiful Jonah Hill. Fuck it, why not?
Why not?
So we knew what the dynamic was going to be. We knew what the comedy was going to be about. just the cultural differences and that age old. It never gets old. White guy wants to marry a black woman, or a black woman wants to marry a white guy. However you want to play it.
I think they did it better. Like the movie, the plot is shitty, right? It's an obvious plot. That movie's been made a million times. Black girl wants to date a white man. The families don't like each other. They all come together in the end.
That's a story that will never get old.
Yeah, it's been redone. It's actually very old, and that's why I didn't want to see
pretty old
because I thought it was going to be corny. However, what I do like, because they knew that has been played out so much, they didn't really focus on the plot because the plot is what it is, but they focused on the actual lines delivered, and I feel like they didn't half-ass it, right? I don't feel like they were corny. I feel like they were actually offensive. Like the humor was actually offensive. It wasn't typical black versus white humor. I feel like Eddie said some offensive shit. The Jewish mom said some offensive shit. And I was with that. Like, I feel like it was realer than, obviously it's not real, but I feel like the things that they were saying were things.
You feel like they didn't try to, they went right to it. They went right to the offensive shit. Yeah. They went right to what probably would be said, the awkwardness of it, just the uncomfortable air of, trying to fit in, try to seem like, oh, I like you, I'm accepting you. But it's really like, oh, you're just a trophy. Like, oh, this is my black daughter-in-law and things like that.
That sounds good. So then where did they go wrong?
I think, people have been having their whole think pieces on this since it came out. I've seen some of it online.
And people hate Kenya Barris because Kenya Barris makes everybody mixed in all of his work. What do you mean? That's a big fight thing.
What do you mean he makes everybody mixed?
So like, because of like Blackish, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of people, there's a lot of like mixed shit in his. He gets attacked for that a lot. Kenya Barris, the Indian girl,
because they're not black.
Kindi,
they're mixed.
Mindy,
Kaylin,
yes, yeah. Mindy, Shonda Rhimes. Mm-hmm. All of them get attacked for like every time there's a black or an Indian character centered, there has to be a white person next.
Well, it's called Blackish.
Okay,
exactly.
It's not called black.
Oh, yeah. Like there's a light skin mix.
This is why you get paid.
This is why you're here.
Your observation.
I got the mind of Kenya, bro.
I get it.
The mind of Kenya.
I love the play that they had off me and Rory in the pod.
Yeah, let's talk about that. They stole your whole blueprint, Maul. They stole your whole blueprint.
So you're a black dyke?
No. Well, people might say I'm a black.
Maul is the Sam J of this pod.
Yeah, I am. I guess. Whatever. I just saw people saying it. People were text me about it and things like that. I thought it was funny, but I thought the movie was okay. I wasn't crazy about it. It was just certain things that I was like, okay. The chemistry between them wasn't really like believable. I don't know if Kenya did that on purpose to get people to talk about it and would make people want to watch it and see it. I feel like Kenya is very calculated. He's very he thinks everything through. He's very intentional. I think that he thought that obviously people would be like, there's no way Jonah Hill or Lauryn Hill would ever be attracted to Jonah Hill. I saw people saying that too.
I believe it.
I think all of that was Kenya doing that on purpose. I think the casting was very intentional. It caused everybody, I know people that didn't see it, but then they seen everybody talking about it. They watched it. So, I mean, it's the #1 movie on Netflix right now. So congrats to Kenya and Jonah Hill.
I was disappointed
for that.
What were you expect? I couldn't be disappointed because I expected nothing.
I didn't have much expectations from it. I just wanted to see what was Kenya's latest offering with this. I wanted to see what Jonah Hill would do. It was good to see Lauren London back on film.
I like the little Nipsey things they put in there, the little tidbits, breadcrumbs they put in there.
Yeah, they played some of Nip's music.
They showed his mural as well.
Yeah, it was very
the Marathon store.
Very intentional. Kenya is very intentional with his work. So I didn't go into it with much expectation. So I can't kill a movie and shit on it and say it was trash because I didn't have any expectations. I thought it was moments in it where it was funny. I laughed. It was cool. It wasn't nothing crazy. I'm not gonna rush to watch it a second time.
How was Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy was funny.
Eddie was good.
Eddie Murphy was funny to me, and I think
there's not much talk about it.
He was I think he was.
At least on my time.
His role, Eddie's role in it was he was the dad who obviously had the Muslim dad, had the daughter that was marrying a Jewish man. So you know what that's gonna be with a guy like Eddie's. Just the lines. He's gonna ride him, give him shit, make him feel uncomfortable. You're not good enough for my daughter. My daughter shouldn't be marrying a guy like you. That whole thing. But I thought that Eddie did a good job. I thought that he was, he he had his comedic moments here and there. I like the fact that they had other was it Young Miami was in it. Lala was in it. So I mean, they had Andrew Schultz. Schultz was in it.
Dr. Schultz.
So I get it. I mean, I didn't expect anything. I wasn't going to watch this with like, oh, this better be the best movie on Netflix. This better be hilarious. I didn't have much. I just wanted to see what it was, and I wasn't mad at it. I'm seeing people online, killing it, and for whatever reason, again, people not being believing the chemistry between Lauren London and Jonah Hill, saying that they only kissed once in the whole movie, things like that.
But that's what people were mad about.
Yeah, no, there's like
there's
literally
a lot of people. There's a
online.
lot of couples who like don't kiss at all. People don't know that.
What?
There's a lot of couples who like barely. Some people don't like kissing.
Well, we know that couples don't like each other too.
Well, there's that, but they liked each other. But some people just aren't kissers.
Explain.
I mean, there are people that are just together just to be together.
Like in Atlanta.
That sounds horrible.
Oh, especially
it is horrible. Like there's people that are together because it will be too much. Like if they broke up, like people will be like, damn, is it be a whole thing? They gotta. So people are literally just together because they don't want to deal with them not being together and answering questions and shit like that.
Divorce is expensive too.
Yeah,
it's cheaper to keep her. A wise man once told us that.
And men don't leave women.
Okay,
there's that thing.
Men don't leave women.
Men don't leave women.
Men piss women off enough, and I'm not. This obviously this is not a blanket fucking.
Nah, go ahead, blanket it.
Get your shit off.
Nah, go ahead.
Get your shit off.
But a lot of times, men will just be like, we'll just do whatever they want to do so the woman hates them enough to leave them. But for men I've seen, it's very hard for men to make that thing like, yo, I don't want to be with you.
I'm definitely guilty of doing that before.
Yeah, like men feel bad.
I think that most men, when it comes to relationships with their significant other, I think they're non-confrontational.
Yeah.
And I think that we avoid having to have that conversation of, I don't want to do this, I don't want to be with you anymore. Now, if you're an asshole and you don't care, you just go straight into it like a Julian.
Go on.
Julian goes straight to the heart.
I don't do that.
Julian was in a long-term relationship with somebody he loved and he just didn't want to be with her anymore. Like he didn't like her anymore. I think he would drag it out a little bit.
No, I wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
No, drag it out?
I wouldn't.
Julian would drag her out before he fucking
Why is everything gotta end in fucking like no? It would be
because you live in a walk up. You're gonna drag shit out your apartment.
But Julian,
that happened one time.
He's a communicator.
Julian is a communicator, but Julian is also an asshole.
But Ma, you telling me you never been wanting to be done with a woman? You loved her, you didn't want to hurt her feelings, so you was just kind of like waiting for her to like.
Is that not worse? No, that's all right, fuck it. Let's do it. I'll play the asshole.
You're not playing that.
You are the asshole. No, I'll play it. I'll wear the hat. Is it not worse to drag someone through the mud,
it's way worse,
knowing that you're over it, you've been over it, you've checked out, versus me and just pulling the plug, and not in an asshole way, but I mean like, yo, this isn't working, let's end this.
Yeah.
Get out.
I respect that.
No, you're not an asshole for that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're an asshole for that.
So Eddin's worse.
How?
Because you fucking delay it and drag it out.
No, I've definitely done, I'm not delay and drag it out. I've definitely have done the route of like just doing things for her to hate me. For sure.
That's worse.
But that was years back, though. I've definitely go more of the route of being way more upfront. It hurts way more. Trust, it hurts way more. I don't know.
It hurts you.
No, not me. Fuck me. I'm talking about. I feel like the girl. It hurts them way more. Because as much as everybody wants to be like, oh, I want the honest and the truth, blah blah. Truth fucking hurts, and then they get tight. Lizzo said it best.
The truth.
I don't know if she said it best.
You banging Lizzo like that?
She said it.
I said it at one point. I think too.
One bang great till they gotta be great.
I think that it's again. I think that men, when they love their woman, I think that we just become confrontational, and you don't want to hurt your girlfriend, and you don't want to. I know a lot of guys that are in relationships, and they feel like if they leave their girlfriend, they might do something to hurt themselves.
That's selfish.
So I know guys that have been in relationships like that. They're like, yo, bro, I can't leave this girl. Like,
how full of you of yourself to be like, bro, if I ditch her, she gonna kill herself.
No,
shut up.
No,
you're not
that. Some women really dedicate their lives.
Yeah, like you don't know some women are like that, bro.
Because I've been with men.
Guys are like that. If a girl, some women are with the guy that they don't want to
live.
Like,
I just can't like in my mind. It's like, who do you think you are that you're that ill that it's like, bro, since I came in her life, how's she gonna live without me? Shut up. Who are you?
You just painted it.
You're misunderstanding.
You just turned it into something different. You just gave it a whole different.
This is why you're the asshole.
You gave it a selfish energy.
Yeah.
What I'm saying
there are some women who are mentally ill, and if you leave them, they have abandonment issues. Maybe their father.
Yeah, they hurt. They get crushed, and
they get dedicated to their relationship.
Yeah, bro. And when the man that they love leaves them, I'm telling you, like I know some guys that really have said that, like, yo, bro, I don't.
Then what's the solution?
I mean, once you got to get her some help. You got to get some therapy.
You don't. Oh no, she's an adult. Do it.
If you feel like your significant other might
like a 2-year
hurt themselves if y'all don't work out,
bro, it's not my job to find you a fucking therapist because I want to break up with you.
You're turning it into something else. All I'm saying is you should get some help, because if you feel like you're with somebody and for whatever reason it doesn't work out, you feel like, yo, this person, male or female, this person may or may not hurt themselves if we don't work out. That means there's just something deeper. It's a deeper issue there in that relationship or with that person. Like, yo, you need to get some help. It's a real thing.
If you love Julian, if you love somebody, like truly love somebody, and you notice that they have a because that's a mental illness, right? I don't give a fuck how much you love me. That is a mental illness. You more than likely had it before you met me, and you're going to have it after we break up.
Yeah.
So you need help, and I'll definitely volunteer to help you get some help. But at some point, when
volunteer to help you,
volunteer.
Yeah,
I like volunteer to help you.
Is sick.
I will volunteer to help you.
To help you get some help. But once I remove myself from the situation, I'm not gonna stay in the situation because I'm afraid that you might hurt yourself.
Yeah,
because at the end of the day, it's not my fault that you're sick, and I can't take accountability for you being sick. It's not, if you do go and kill yourself, no matter who blames me, it's not my fault. You were mentally ill. Your mental illness is on you. Your mental health is on you to fix. I can't take that responsibility, but a lot of people do take that responsibility on. They don't want that guilt. They feel bad. It doesn't make them feel all warm and gushy inside. So they will stay in a relationship that they know they should have been gotten out of.
That's horrible.
I have a confession.
Go for it.
So I remember I was dating a girl one time, man, and this is when I was just a piece of shit.
Way back.
Yeah. 2 minutes ago.
They're my old days.
And like we was talking, and I was like, yo, listen, like let's just like stop seeing each other. Like this is not working.
Okay.
It's fucked up because I laughed, but she started like hitting herself in the head, like, and I was just like, yo, what are you?
That's hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine.
I would laugh.
I would laugh.
That's sick.
Thank you. Thank you, Demaris. Thank you.
Eddin, I tried to hold it in. I could not.
But she was just bugging, right?
That's what it was. Silly, bro.
Bugging.
I was bugging.
But
like,
did you know she was crazy beforehand?
It's so little signs of it, but like,
for example,
like the bus she got off.
No, fuck. Julian. No, it was just certain things that, you know, when we would like just kind of like have our disagreements or whatever, like I could just tell because like the way she just start, like she would have to start doing something to like release her energy.
Okay. Was she medicated?
Not medicated, but she probably took like I think she took something like for anxiety.
Like a Xan?
Oh, that's medication.
Okay.
So like I think
I'm talking about like professionally,
not
so like
diagnosed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
she might have been, and you just didn't know.
I didn't know, but yo, so I told her like, let's just go outside. This ain't working, you know. It's just not. She said, feel good. Yo, she just exactly with this. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, they do it in the movies.
This like she started doing, and I'm looking at her like, nah, dog. I'm like, yo, what we doing, man?
Was she
like,
pretty?
I never. Yeah,
what
she
the
was,
fuck does it make?
Nah, it makes it different.
Look at what Demaris. How was her mascara? Like, no, like she was cute, but
did she fuck up her edges?
Yeah, I just was like, I never experienced that before. I never experienced the hitting.
I would have laughed so hard.
I laughed. I was like, yo, what are you doing? What was that?
How did that end then? Like,
no, we just like it got to a point where she just agreed. She was like, yeah,
she was just bugging
because you were making. Nobody wants to feel that way,
of course, but you have to go through it. It's like breakups happen.
That's life.
It happens.
Man.
It's life.
It's life.
No, but there are some people who make you feel like. What I'm saying is she knew it had to end because he made her crazy enough to start batting herself upside the fucking
He didn't do anything. That's who she is.
Listen, I've been with somebody who made me crazy like that.
No.
I'm good.
But that's not
Maul's
Maul's
fault. Putting the onus on Maul. He didn't do anything. That was her.
And that's bullshit. Somebody that made me crazy. Nobody makes you crazy.
That's not true.
That's not true.
Very not true.
Nobody makes you crazy.
I'm not saying
I'm not
saying you're doing anything wrong, but we could have the type of chemistry and the type of toxic energy, like our relationship itself is toxic, where I could have a perfectly healthy relationship with somebody else, but our demons don't play well together. So it makes me, you pull out my insecurities.
Our demons don't play well together.
So for real.
What
so
is
there's
that?
some people where you have more
wrong.
intense, passionate, like fucked up relationships with. It doesn't mean that they're more of a shitty person than anybody else. It's just our demons don't play well together.
Also, there's master manipulators too. That's how people
gaslighters.
Half of my family was in prison. Like I know.
My default in the situation that Maul said, and just like in tragic situations, is to find the joke in it and laugh. So I would have had the same reaction to Maul. I would have started dying laughing.
I'm silly, man. I'm gonna laugh.
I have something worse that a girl did to me that I should not say.
No,
So
please
don't say
No,
it.
say it. Fuck that.
What do you mean?
First of all, no man. First of all,
Say it.
Julian, no man has ever said I shouldn't say it, and
And then on a
actually did not
podcast,
say
No,
it.
in
because
front
you
of
know
thousands
me,
of people.
I want to say it.
Say it.
Just don't say names and locations.
All right, I was living in Chicago.
I just
I know that bitch.
We might need to bleep this.
Go ahead.
I'm about to get killed again.
just refrain.
No. I'll
when
say
you
what
get
actually
killed.
happened
Go ahead.
because this is I was living in Chicago. I had a girl that I was like seeing for like a few weeks. Was like, yo, I'm about to move out of my apartment. Can I crash you for like a week before I figure out my next moving situation? I was like, whatever, I don't care. I lived in a house. I had this big old like house with some friends.
Yeah.
This rundown house. It was not nice.
Yeah.
And I had a massive bedroom. So I was like, yeah, just make yourself at home. She moved in like almost a month goes by and I'm like, yo, like what's up with your situation? So then she knows that like mentally I'm over it and I'm like, you gotta go. And I'm like over like seeing her period. So I'm like trying to kick her out.
Were y'all sexually active?
Yeah. She tried to baby trap me.
Oh.
What, like?
No, she tried to be like, she said to me one night, like, I'm pregnant. And I was like, what? And I was, again, I'm teaching in Chicago. Like, there's a million things on my mind. I call my mom immediately because that's my homie.
Mm-hmm.
Call my mom. I was like, Ma, this girl is, did I tell her to get her up to speed? And she's like, no, she's not. And I was like, what? And she goes,
Moms know.
she's like, she's not.
Yeah.
And I was like, she goes, all right. I was like, okay. And she goes, do this thing. After you teach, go home, pack all her shit up, meet her at the door with all the stuff, send her out. If she ever contacts you again, then we'll figure it out from there. But if you don't hear back, she's bullshit, full shit. So that's what I did. But when I like sent her out and I was like getting all my stuff together, I shave like I do my beard with a straight razor. Like I line everything up. And this girl was like a little unhinged. And I look at in the night before, I look at her wrist and she's like got cuts all over her wrist. And I was like, oh, come on. I was like, come on. So
He said, oh,
so I go into the bathroom and I look at my straight razor and there's fucking blood from her wrist on my, and I'm like, why you gotta fuck my shit up?
Wait, that was your concern?
Yes. I was like, yo, like, because I know she's doing it for attention.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm cutting myself because I feel this. I'm like, no, you don't. You just want to stay here longer and you want me to feel bad. And I was like, you're fucking up my blades.
She was down 30 in the fourth.
I was like,
Yo, cut yourself because you ain't got nowhere to live.
The baby trick didn't work. So she's going to take my straight razor and start fucking her shit up. And I'm a broke kid. I'm like, you just ruined my razor. I don't want to use this anymore.
Now I can't shape myself up.
Yeah, now I'm looking like trash out in
Now
public.
you look like R. Kelly in a sex tape. Yeah, I get it.
Wait, what?
I know what's going on. No, it's okay.
People.
No, keep saying it. No, keep going.
So
I get it.
So I kick her out,
It's not
and it was another one of. It was like similar to New Year's, and then I never talked to her again, never spoke to her again. But it was
so
like,
you may or may not have a child.
I don't. Point is, my mom was right, but I'm saying when the girl started doing this shit, I was just.
How do you know that that's how it went?
Because
though?
you know how they.
You've been through that.
No.
You've been through that,
Bro, you know what?
You're like me.
You're like me.
Yeah, you're like me.
We were in my bedroom and I look at her wrist and she's like holding it out, so I notice like she got a new tattoo, and I'm just like, I see it. I'm like,
she like hanging off the bed with
no,
like
for real,
blood
like,
droplets hitting the floor.
Like
You like an album cover, like
you've never laid like this in your life.
Never. Nobody.
why is your
you can't
arm
let your
open?
arm lay off the bed. That's uncomfortable as fuck.
Yeah, she looked like a fucking Victorian painting.
She tried to.
So she tried, and I was like, my only thought was, you fucked my razor up. That's all I cared about.
This is why
You're so selfish. You're so
Well, he's
selfish.
such an ass.
stay with a straight.
He
This girl
wonders
is
why.
homeless, pregnant, and a cutter, and you're like, yo, I can't shake
My
shit
razor
up.
though.
My mom was right.
The mom's was right. Mom's always
Yeah.
Your mom paid that girl off.
Pay what?
Mom's just knew. You don't, because I think that no.
What?
Your
Nah,
mom paid
moms
that-
know. Moms
You pope that shit.
moms could tell when a woman is like, because moms, they weren't always moms. They've been through that. They were teenagers. They were young adults. They were in college.
Oh, I can't wait till a bitch try my son. Ooh, I can't wait.
Why?
What?
What? Don't try my son. Don't try to manipulate my son. Nah, my baby came from a hot girl.
You look like
ain't
you gonna have
get-
a. You look like you gonna have a badass little boy.
Nah.
He gonna be a shooter.
Yo, that is so racist. During Black
You gonna
History Month?
I'm black. I ain't racist. What you talking? You act like I'm a white man that said that to you. I'm black.
I am not gonna have a shooter.
Nah, you
at
look like you
all.
gonna have a little shooter.
Nah.
And you look like you gonna have a little shooter, and you'll let niggas know, yo, my son is a shooter.
I have no shooters on my dad's
You know
side
what
of
my
the
son
family.
does?
Like,
On my dad's side.
I might. What,
She said that like, yo, I have
There's
no
two sides.
athletic guys on my dad's side. No shooters on your dad's side?
no.
By your mom.
At the end of the day,
Wow.
Yeah,
Mom's got
right,
some
yeah,
shoes, right?
okay. Mom aired out.
Nah, my son is gonna be like, I want like a chill. Like I'm gonna have
Everyone
I think
wants
I'm gonna
a
have
chill
a chill
son.
kid because me and all the men I date are wild. So I think like my kids will probably be chill as fuck.
My family was full of like thieves. Like a lot of my
that about
lot of
fucking Rockefeller.
a lot of my uncles, they were like thieves. Like my uncle was like a professional pickpocket.
I was gonna say you guys are like professional with it though.
Yeah, he was a professional pickpocket. He told me a story. He had went to the Kentucky Derby in Kentucky one year, and I guess that's where like all the people with a lot of money go.
He stole a horse.
Mm-hmm.
No, he stole a horse. Put it in his pocket. He stole a whole big ass
horse at
a big ass thoroughbred and put it. So he said they was at a party. And he's it's a whole bunch of guys, cowboys from Texas, a lot of money,
Real racist.
real racist shit. They had to come black. He's 6'2", waves, but my uncle always was fly. Always was fly. Had some gators on, fly.
How old is he now?
Look at Demaris.
So he told me about the time.
That question?
Because he used to have girls with him.
Mm.
The girls was to spin the dudes, kind of flirt with them, spin them off while he go sneak up, get in their pocket and dip. Because this was like the late 80s, early 90s. It wasn't like, it was like you had to get the whole wallet. So he told me a time, he was like, yo, it was this dude at the Kentucky Derby. You could tell he was the big shot. He walked in, big ass hat, big ass belt buckle with diamonds in it. Like, oh, this is the one. He sent his girls at him. They talking at the bar, spinning them and all that. So he said, he kind of getting close to the dude, talking to him too, like, yeah, da. So he said he's in the pocket. He said he got 2 fingers in the dude's back pocket, pause. He said he got the wallet.
That's a nasty visual.
Yeah, like he got the wallet. He like, yo, he's like, he had to get him. This is like this is the way. If he said, if I got this dude's wallet, I was set. Like we could leave Kentucky tonight. He said he had his 2 fingers in the dude pocket. The dude didn't even turn around. He said he reached behind him, grabbed my uncle's head. He broke his finger. He said, that'll be the biggest mistake you ever make.
God
My
damn.
uncle said he got the fuck out of Kentucky so fast. Broke finger and all, dog.
That's hard.
Yo.
He said the dude didn't even turn around. He just reached
That's
behind
ill.
him while his hand was still in his pocket, grabbed his hand, broke his finger.
Damn.
Big dude. He said this dude was big as fuck. Broke his finger
that was spinning
and said, yo, that'll be the biggest mistake you ever make in your life.
All right, before we go on, so Tiana had a great question that she wanted to ask y'all. So shout out to Tiana.
Shout out to
Right?
Tiana.
If you guys could do anybody's career over again, whose career would it be?
R. Kelly.
Okay, why?
You said that too fast. What's wrong with you? Let's talk about it. What's going
Wait,
on?
am I
You
doing
good?
your career or are they having their own?
You're redoing their career.
I'm their manager.
Like they should redo their career. That's your suggestion.
Redo their career.
R. Kelly shouldn't redo his career. He should redo his life.
Yeah, that's a part of his career.
No, it affected his career. It's not a part of his career.
Is it not? Well, now you can't enjoy his career because of the decisions he made in his life.
Yeah, so he needs to do his life over.
Well,
His career. Life over.
So you're saying an artist that made good music and then made bad music?
Whichever artist you would like to see.
Or they fumbled their career, I would like them to get a redo.
Exactly.
Okay.
Or maybe it didn't go as expected.
Just the music?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Well, let's just do the career period. Let's do the career period. I feel like I would have liked to see Meek Mill redo his career. I think Meek Mill had more.
He's working on a new album.
He just put out he's doing 10 of them.
No, redo his career, start fresh.
Never put out
knowledge
Dreams and
that he
Nightmares?
has now.
Straight up though, I feel like that's what it is.
What?
Never put out Dreams and Nightmares?
That shit fucked him up.
Okay, no.
It didn't fuck him up, but it's just it's a gift and a curse because Dreams and Nightmares obviously is the best intro
The Dream and a Nightmare.
any rap album in history, in my opinion. But the song is so big, and it's the intro to his first album, and I feel like he's still anytime he puts out a record, people want him to match that, and that's the curse of it. It's a gift because no matter what he solidified, he has, in my opinion, the best rap album intro in history. But
It's fire.
It's a curse because he's forced to kind of live up to that bar every time he puts a song out. People want it to be as big, as dope, as monumental as the intro to his first album.
That sucks.
I mean, I don't. It's fucked up. It's whack. It's whack that people want him to live up to that every time, and they want every song to be that. But again, I mean, that changed his life, so it doesn't suck. It changed, it changed his trajectory in his artistry, but it's fucked up that people are expecting that every time a Meek song drop. I do agree with that. I think that that's fucked up because you got to let that live where it is. Meek is obviously a different man than he was when he recorded that and wrote that intro.
Do you think there's anybody else or anybody off the top of your head that you can think of who has a song like that it kind of everybody compares it to? It'll never be as great as, they just can't get past that one big song?
Go, Julian.
The answer I have isn't someone that has one song per se. It's just the way that they handled following a successful album. Chance.
For sure.
Okay. I think if he could just the whole like, I know he got killed for the memes, like the I love my wife and all that like positive shit.
Weird though.
And it's like fun, but like that low key, that's what killed his career. Like the content of his lyrics got really lame.
Yeah.
And like whether or not he wants to admit it, like he ignited his career because he had this whole like I love God and my wife. Like it was like, dude, no one cares anymore.
I don't know if I would want to the question of
refresh a career.
Refresh their career. Somebody's career who I'm kind of like, damn, I always thought that it would be a lot. And again, just on my turn, on his terms of success, he may be doing amazing.
Again, it's not making it better, but maybe it's a different route.
Yeah.
I think that
that's why I picked me.
Chance.
One person, because I really like them, I will put Ace Hood in there.
For sure.
I think Ace Hood had a lot of dope records. He was We the Best for
for real.
However long. He carried that whole imprint on his back, which to me kind of like parlayed Khaled into the position he's in right now. But Ace Hood to me was he's one of those artists that I think is super underrated. I like him every time I see an interview. He's very well spoken. Just the way he carries himself. I think that he's just one of those dudes that I'm like, damn, like he didn't get the success that I think his talent warrants, but more so just the type of person he is.
I think that might have been, because of the type of person he is.
And again, he could be, in his terms, he could be super successful.
Yeah, I think that might have been on purpose because him and his wife are like super spiritual. They're super into like themselves and their family. So I think he decided to make that pivot into caring more about his life and his mental health.
And that may be, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm just looking at, I just feel like Ace Hood should be one of those artists, one of those rappers that we talk about more. I think that, if you just go back and look at the records that he put out, he has some huge records, a lot bigger records than a lot of artists that are quote unquote popping and lit right now. Ace Hood has some really, really dope records. So he's one of those, I would throw Ace Hood in there. I would want to see Ace Hood.
What would you pick?
I'd throw A Boogie in there.
For sure. Oh my God, that's a good one.
A Boogie does not get the recognition.
I always said that I feel like A Boogie and Don Q should be a group.
That would be a great.
I think A Boogie, obviously with the melodies and his song making ability. Don Q obviously with rapping in bars. I just think that it would be a great cohesion for them. That they would be dope together.
I feel like an album will be good, but I think after that one album, I would get tired of hearing them together, and I would want A Boogie.
Eddin says he doesn't get the recognition he deserves. Does that mean that's different than the question you asked, though?
I think it's more of a sense of just like proper marketing for
sure
artists.
Everybody stole his sound. Everybody stole A Boogie's sound and profited on it more than he did.
Yeah,
A Boogie's Atlantic.
But I mean, I could say the same thing. Yeah, I could say the same thing for Ace Hood. A lot of people feel like Meek stole his sound.
That loud yelling shit.
Well,
I mean,
yes.
That they be screaming. Yeah, they be screaming.
But a lot of people feel like that. And again, I don't know. I saw the episode with Ace Hood on Drink Champs. He kind of spoke about the We the Best situation with Khaled on that. So I know somewhere the business went sour. Khaled made some decisions for the imprint without letting Ace Hood know what was going on, which was fucked up because again, Ace Hood is the one that carried that whole We the Best imprint. In my opinion. Again, I don't know the business. I don't know what was going on in the office with those guys. That's not my business. I'm just saying from the outside looking in, Ace Hood was the guy that was waving the We the Best flag high. He was holding that flag high. Sure. And I just think that he got the short end of that.
Those are good days.
Artists that don't need a refresh, for sure.
That don't need a refresh?
Well, that I would never want to change anything. Well,
anything.
I mean, obviously the big names.
Let's say for Julian.
What?
Mac?
I mean, yeah, I don't think Mac gets the credit he deserves, but that's a whole different story. My thing with artists, and again, Mac played 1,000 instruments. I also love seeing artists who their sound evolves as they do as a person. Mm-hmm. My biggest gripe with a lot of these big, like, successful artists is you're just recreating a better version of your last album now just because you have more access to the top producers and like top people that you can align yourself with. Mm-hmm. But I like the concept albums like Tyler. None of his last 3 albums sound the same. Mac, from fucking Kids all the way through, none of the albums sound the same. Like I like the people where it's like, oh shit, this is where they are at this phase in their life. This sounds nothing like the last project. That's what I enjoy most about artists.
This one is probably like Lil Wayne. No one wants to refresh that career.
No, Wayne to me is, you know, he's one of those.
The later half of his career.
He had a few misses. Rebirth.
It's not even just about the misses. I just feel like maybe if the drugs weren't so strong, the music could have been better.
Don't do that. He did the Carter 3 high off lean the entire time. It's one of the best albums of all time.
It's not, you know what I think? What I think Wayne just, he was just on autopilot. He was just kicking out so many verses and features, and you know, it was just like at some point, goddamn, you ain't gonna be able to talk about nothing.
Save something for your own album.
Yeah, you gotta disappear. You gotta like experience life. You gotta live. You gotta, you know, create moments and memories and just find inspiration, because Wayne was on a run where it was like, goddamn, he was killing everything he was on. Mm-hmm. So I just think that's what it was for Wayne. I think that he was just in such a zone that, you know, it was like all right, I need to go live. I need to go experience some new shit. I need to see the world. I need to see
my kids.
Kids. But we got Nicki and Drake out of that.
True.
You know, like I said, I always feel like what Wayne did for as far as stepping aside and letting Drake become who he is and letting Nicki become who she is.
We got Tyga too.
Okay, that's
we
fair.
do have Tigers.
We've never seen an artist as big as Lil Wayne and then step aside and, you know, not let his ego and pride get in the way of allowing 2 other superstars to evolve and emerge in the culture. Like, we've never seen that. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, we've heard countless stories of how, you know, I was in the studio and I had a joint that I wanted to put on an album, and then he was like, yo, I want that for my album.
Drake.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, but that was the norm up until Wayne, you know, broke that cycle and was like, nah, let them get off.
But it's crazy that Drake does that, knowing that he's the predecessor for someone that paved the way for him. Like, Wayne gave him the runway, then Drake comes on, he's like, I'll take all that.
Yeah, thanks.
I mean, but
thanks The Weeknd. That's thanks party.
Yeah, thanks party.
But I mean, he come, but see, but that's not. I understand, but it's different because I'm not sure if The Weeknd went his own way.
And that's why he's as big as he is, because if he didn't go his own way, he would not be as big as he is.
That exactly. And sometimes that's just what has to happen. You have to completely go another way, because it's like, yo, our trajectories are gonna crash. 100%. Like, I'm trying to be a megastar. You already are a megastar. Like, we have to go our own paths. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's cool to have, that's my homie, that's my boy, we all crew, but we do business separate, because, you know, what the ideas that I have, the artist that I am, the creative things that I want to do, I don't know if it's enough room for us to do that shit together. And that's fine. To me, that takes a lot of awareness and a lot of accountability to say, nah, I'm going to go this way and do this, because...
Well, that just takes a risk. Like...
Well, I mean, there's no... You know, when you're an artist and you believe in your art, you're going to take those risks.
We see a lot of people not take the risk. A lot of those guys at OVO, or I don't look... Personal relationship aside, I don't know, I can't speak for them on their behalf, but I'm saying perception-wise, they're not willing to sever that relationship or fracture it with Drake to do their own thing.
Yeah, and I don't think that in order to go and do your own thing, I don't think that you have to sever a relationship. I know that seems like it always happens, but I feel like we could still do business together. We may not be on the same imprint and the same label and all of that, but you know, we could still break bread. We could still do business together. And that's like a thing that I think a stigma that we need to kind of get away from. Like, just because we don't do business on the same, you know, imprint doesn't mean that we have to sever and completely ruin our business relationship with each other, and it has to become a beef and all of this other shit. It's like, that's corny. Like, yo, listen, I fuck with you, but I'm gonna go this way because I feel like I can do more over here. They're gonna put more attention into me. You're always gonna get most of the attention because you are who you are. You're one of the biggest stars in the world. I need to go somewhere where I can be the focus, and right here I cannot be the focus. I think that's fair, and I applaud when people move in that direction and say,
it's not like that.
It's fair, but Mo, I think you're talking like, I think sometimes you talk as if everybody has common sense and everybody has.
No. I know that everybody doesn't have common sense.
People are selfish. People are greedy.
Right.
So they don't move with those intentions.
No, I understand that. But what I'm saying is,
you writing me hits, you're going to stay over here and write me hits. And if you leave to go write your own, you can keep your own hits. Now there's an issue. There's going to be an issue.
Yeah, but that's corny. That's why I said
no,
that
it's corny, but people are corny.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I know that. That's corny.
And we're not referring this to anybody specific.
No.
We were just talking about Drake, but
no. This doesn't have nothing to do with them. I'm just saying in general, it's okay for an artist to recognize, like, hey, you're a superstar. I want to be a superstar too. We can't be superstars right here together.
Well, to backtrack, Lil Wayne's going on tour now.
Lil Wayne is going on tour. Welcome to the Carter Tour. Wayne announces a tour, LilWayneOfficial.com. I believe the tickets are available now. He will be in New York April 16th.
We going?
I would love to go to that show.
I would love to see him.
I would love to
again.
Go to the
Can you
show.
guys use your industry connects?
Yeah, use
industry guys.
Industry connects.
Yeah.
Do I know anyone?
Y'all know I don't ask nobody for tickets. I don't ask somebody for shit.
You almost asked
I
Drake.
know.
Huh?
You almost asked Drake.
Almost? I didn't almost ask anybody nothing.
You went to bed. You were like, I'm gonna hit him in the morning.
I said that.
I said
You think I went to bed? You think I went to bed and that was the last thing on his mind? Get the fuck out of here! Hell no.
You said your prayers saved the text of the draft.
Nah,
Prayer?
hell nah, man.
Praying is crazy.
Praying before
I do. That's nasty. I do want to catch Lil Wayne on tour, only because Lil Wayne is again another legend that we have, and it's good to see him back on the road, back on tour.
Yes, sir.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna hear a lot of shit that we grew up on that we haven't heard in a while. So shout out to Lil Wayne.
Well, it's called Welcome. Yeah,
Welcome to the Carter Tour,
which hopefully means a lot of those records.
Hopefully, I would love to hear and see Wayne perform a lot of that shit.
I need to hear my No Ceilings shit. That's what I need to hear in concert from Wayne.
Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty put out an album. Let's start here.
I haven't heard it yet.
And let me just say this, man. I never thought that I would sit down at the age I am now and thoroughly
52.
enjoy a Lil Yachty album.
Why?
Only because I feel like his demo wasn't me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His audience wasn't me. Obviously, I recognize the talent that Yachty has, but just the music, I probably couldn't connect to it before. I recognize that he has some joints. Obviously, I know what good music is, but I'm just not in the crib, in the car, banging that shit. This album, Let's Start Here. This is... Wiz Khalifa tweeted something last week that said people don't make music for smokers anymore. Some shit like that, I believe he tweeted. And Lil Yachty responded with this project. This project is... It's just refreshing. I'm so glad that Yachty tried something totally different.
Goes back to my point.
Something that's not who we know Yachty to be. This album is... the way I feel about this album is the same way I felt about the Gnarls Barkley album.
Oh my God, I used to love those albums.
Like when we got that first Gnarls Barkley album, I played that shit so much, and I didn't think that I would like that music that much. And I could not stop listening to that album. And this Let's Start Here album, for me, already is right there in that vein. Just the frequency, the songs, the music, the lyrics, the energy. I was not expecting this from Lil Yachty. I'm gonna be honest, and I fuck with Yachty. I text him. I told him how much I was, really enjoyed this album. I just saluted him like, yo, I was not expecting this. This was like a really, really surprise for me.
Yeah.
I did not expect to like this album this much. Rory had hit the group chat, and he had his thoughts on the album.
Yeah,
and I was like, damn, I didn't even know. It's funny because until he said that, I didn't even know the album had dropped. So I said, "Oh shit, let me just check it out. Let me see."
Like 12:03.
Rory and I were talking about it.
But I totally like forgot that it was dropping. So I said, "Oh shit, let me check this out. Let me see what Yachty been up to." Because Yachty kind of like fell back a little bit. He wasn't like as in the forefront in our faces like he can be.
He was ghostwriting.
He was kind of just like on doing living life, doing whatever he's doing, finding inspiration for his art. And the first track, the Black Seminole,
Oof.
when that came on, I was like, I had to look and make sure that I downloaded the right album. No, I'm serious. Because I didn't, because sometimes you'll type in the artist and then you'll just see like the first album that's there, you think that, okay, this is the newest one, and you'll download it. Mm-hmm. And I'm listening to that shit, I'm like, wait. So then it goes into the ride. I'm like, all right, hold up. So I stopped. I had to roll up because I already saw where it was going. I'm like, oh, this isn't rap.
You were going for the ride.
Yeah, this is not
he
rap.
Say he wanted to release a non-rap.
Yeah, like this is he's on a this is vibe.
Yeah.
You got to vibe to this shit. You got to clean the house to this. You got to, you know what I'm saying? I knew what that was the first 2 tracks. I said, okay. So I'm playing it and I'm listening to it. And I hit my homeboy. I said, yo, did you hear this little, because sometimes I'll hear music and I'll be like, am I bugging? Like, I know that my taste is very unique and sometimes I like shit that.
Eclectic.
Yeah, like I like things that a lot of people might be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? That's just me. Whatever.
Like Latto's underwear.
Right. So I'm like, let me hit my homeboy because we kind of usually on the same frequency on a lot of things. Like, we agree a lot. We disagree a lot, but we agree a lot. And I said, yo, you heard this new Yachty album? And he was like, yo, get the fuck out of here. Like, no. Like, no, I don't listen to Yachty. Like, why would I hear his album? And I'm like, fam, do me a favor. Download this album, listen to it whenever you get a chance, and just let me know what you think. And he has a store in the city. And so I went to the store the other day, and he was like, yo, this shit is crazy.
Wait, is it the store that I went to?
Yeah.
Oh, I love those guys.
He was like, oh no, this album is crazy. And like his store is kind of like that vibe where he don't want to play a bunch of like hardcore rap in his store. He kind of want to keep it because they have a lot of female clothes, things like that. So it's like, you want to keep it a vibe. Like, you want women to come in here and kind of like not feel so nigga, spinning drill and all this other shit. Like, he ain't doing all that.
All right.
You ain't never caught me.
I don't think they all sound like
Black History Month.
Yeah, so, you know what I mean? It's like, he listened to it and he agreed. He was like, no, this album is phenomenal. Like, this is a really, really dope album. If you haven't listened to this Lil Yachty Let's Start Here album, please listen to it. It is absolutely by far one of my favorite projects. So
let me ask you about this. How do you feel about the album art cover? Because I don't know if you know this, but it's AI generated.
I didn't get into all of that. I just went straight to the music. I didn't even get into the art.
Well, not that you're looking at it now and it's on
screen.
Even
Down syndrome.
This kind of looks like it could be the
There's a camera.
This can be a play on like somebody on acid. I don't know.
Variety said that their version of it is like a demented board of executives.
Oh, like devils? Like there's devils at the labels?
All the people that told him not to play.
A board of his too many black people for it to be executives.
Yeah.
It is Black History Month. It is quite literally Black History Month.
Well, there's 2 women too, so
they're not black. I don't know what they are, but they're not black. I didn't get into the artwork. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it represents. I really don't even care. I mean,
I'm with Maul. The music is incredible.
This album is fucking amazing.
That's my shit. And they recorded it. All the instruments are recorded. They're tracked live.
Yo, I'm gonna say, listen.
It's good.
Yachty, love, bro. A phenomenal product. I cannot believe you made this album. I'm gonna just be honest. I cannot believe Lil Yachty made this album. This is fucking incredible. This is some incredible music. It's a timeless sound. I feel like I could listen to this album in 10 years and it'll still feel like it's relevant. I feel like I could have heard this album 10 years ago and it would have been relevant. It doesn't sound like, anything right now. This is like just Yachty being who he wants to be. And again, shout out to everybody that worked on this project. The Alchemist, the song The Alchemist is that he got this album is, and again, I'm surprised that I like this album as much as I do because again, I'm not, I'm not the guy that listens to Lil Yachty in the house. I'm not the guy that listens to Lil Yachty working. I'm not that guy. This album, though, amazing. This is an incredible, top to bottom. There's no skips on this album for me. It's 14 tracks, but it's only 57 minutes. It's not like a super long, drawn. It's right there. Sweet spot. 57 minutes. Give you this art, and I'm out your way. Shout out to Lil Yachty.
Well, Yachty is who
Pitchfork
got to compete with.
Pitchfork gave it a 6.
Shut the fuck up.
On a scale of 10?
Yeah.
On a scale of 10?
Yeah.
A 6?
Yeah.
Pitchfork is fucking with
and
y'all.
Yachty responded. Let me pull it up. Hold on.
Pitchfork is fucking with y'all at this point, and y'all know it.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
this is not a 6. I've heard some 6s.
Like what?
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But this album is not a 6.
I mean,
look at his face.
I think it's on purpose, though. Like what?
He said his response was, "LOL, Pitchfork is so washed."
I mean, he's 25.
Oh my God, he's a baby.
Well, I thought he was older.
Yachty?
Yeah.
No, Yachty.
I thought he was at least 27.
Ice Spice holding it down for the highest album.
That's so nuts.
7.6.
That's Ice Spice though.
That's why they're trolling you guys.
Yeah, this is we can't. Keep
well, they're leaning into it now.
Yeah, like you giving this album a 6, but then, and no disrespect to Ice Spice, I'm rooting for everybody from the Bronx. Let's be very clear on that.
Yeah.
But a 7.6 for Ice Spice and then a 6 for this album.
This album's great.
Like, come on, man. Let's stop. This album is incredible. If you're into let me say, if you're into, because this ain't everybody's vibe, Julian. This is not everybody's vibe. Everybody's not going to be on board with this. This is for a very, very distinct taste. This is music. This is
sophisticated.
Music. So you know when you and Rory came over to my apartment?
Yes.
This is something I would put on. And I feel like it would be a little more palatable than like the normal jazz that I play. I feel like this would kind of be...
The jazz had me opening up. I like the jazz, but... Oh, relax.
What happened?
She said the jazz had her opening up.
Anyway. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. Is it fuckable? Can you fuck to it?
Well,
I probably actually.
I mean, listen. When I'm fucking, I don't even hear shit. So
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I thought you don't fuck to music. I thought you said you don't have sex to music.
I don't, but I'm talking about for the fans. Can the fans fuck to it? Because the fans check out. You guys' music recommendations.
Yes, I would be. You can definitely. I fuck to infomercials. So
well, speaking of the fucking music, Smokey Robinson.
Last but not least,
album coming out.
Listen, we love Smokey.
Gasms.
Legend.
And can we preface
but when he gave us
Smokey's age? I think he's 85, if I'm not mistaken.
Smokey Robinson is
80. He's 82.
He's definitely 80 something.
80 something.
He wrote for the Temptations.
They airbrushed the fuck. Is this Face App? Is this what the Kardashians
That's what the Kardashians. Yeah, you got
he
the Kardashians.
He looks better than me.
Well,
you got Beat to the Gods.
Smokey is the green-eyed legend. Legend in every sense of the word. One of the most prolific songwriters, producers.
That would be 8
that we've ever had. Is the song on here where he was killing us for smoking weed? Is that on here?
It looks like the only one single's currently out. I don't know if
we don't have each other.
Can we read the track list?
Well, the album's called Gasms.
The album is Gasms by the legend Smokey Robinson. Track 1, Gasms. 2, How You Make Me Feel. 3, I Want to Know Your Body. Is Smokey horny? How old is Smokey? 85?
It's called Gasm.
4, I Keep Calling You. Okay, you don't fuck around and get blocked,
up,
Smokey.
bitch.
Yeah. 5, Roll Around. Oh, that's what you tell them when you're ready to switch positions. 6, Beside You.
That's when you're done.
Yeah, that's when you're done. Yeah. 7, If We Don't Have Each Other. 8, You Fill Me Up. That's when you finished. You nutted in it. I Fit in There. Whoa.
9 is crazy.
I Fit in There. Like, he was surprised. Like, whoa. I Fit in There. Okay. So it's 9 tracks?
That's Grammy nominated right there.
9 tracks.
That's Grammy nominated?
I Fit in There? That's going to be the one.
No, that is the outro. It's crazy.
Nasty. You Fill Me Up going into I Fit in There is crazy.
It's crazy.
Smokey, who named these titles?
It sounds like he's a switch.
He did. Oh my God.
It sounds like Smokey Robinson.
Because he said, You Fill Me Up.
He's verse?
So what are you insinuate that the legend Smokey Robinson might be gay?
No, but maybe he likes something in his booty hole.
Oh, right.
I'm saying, is that what you're trying to insinuate? Okay.
Nah, say it, because you said
it. Say it.
Like, is this like I feel attacked? Like I'm black.
You said it.
And like as a black
woman,
what
women do. That's what women do when they want to answer something. I feel attacked. We're not attacking you. We're sitting in the same spot.
Really uncomfortable.
Nobody's attacking you.
It's filled up.
So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna check this out. I'll be honest. I don't know if I'm gonna download it.
I think I'm definitely gonna check out.
I mean, I got Smokey's greatest hits. I got that playlist on my phone, but I'm not listening to Gasms. I don't know. I don't know if I'm downloading
Going
Gasm.
from Yachty to Gasm is great.
Yeah, because it's like,
Well, Yachty surprised you. Maybe Smoky will.
yeah, but Smoky is 93 years old, man. I ain't trying to listen to no new Smoky. Old Smoky I'm gonna listen to. New Smoky, what you just told us that we was on the corner smoking weed and that's why crimes was being committed.
I mean,
Smoky lost me with that.
It's a gateway drug.
Sipping wine, smoke. Any nigga that's sipping wine and smoking weed, Smoky, I promise you, they ain't causing no trouble.
You?
We ain't causing anybody that's sipping wine and smoking weed ain't causing no trouble. 82 years old, the legend Smokey Robinson.
All right, what you guys doing this weekend?
What's going on this weekend? Probably my mom is in town, so I'm gonna hang out with mom. Mom is here. I will. I'm gonna spend some time with mom. And that's probably it. Yeah, just be with the family.
Same.
Do some shit around the house, clean up, get rid of some more clothes. I got too much clothes, man.
What size?
I got some XLs, some largest, and some XLs.
Bring them over here.
Yeah, man, I got to get rid of some shit, man. I'm going through this thing where I just want to I want to be as minimal as possible. Like I'm just tired of looking at shit that I just don't use, don't wear, don't.
Bet.
Yeah.
It's like
what size shoes you wear?
I'm a 10.5.
Yo,
Run it.
I 10.5?
Nah, I could make a 10.5 work.
I'm a 10.5.
Nah, fuck
10.5
that.
for real?
Oh yeah.
Word?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's perfect. So I got a bunch of shit I can.
Yeah, I got
You got some unused shit? Because I got some niggas that's 10.5.
You not about to be
You are
giving
not.
none of your
You
niggas.
cannot give
See, this is
another
the
man
problem.
other
Why are
than
you trying to give? And then that
He
nigga.
not my nigga. He's my
Yeah,
boss.
but still, like you can't be taking my shit and giving it to your
gifting
nigga.
it.
I'm
If you
I'm
don't
gonna
like
use it.
you'd rather throw it away.
No, I'm not gonna throw it away.
use
I'm
But
gonna
if you
give it
got
to
some
somebody else.
unused shit, like some unused shit that you have,
now,
Who
if
you
had like,
re-gifting it
if
to,
you
your
had like
ex?
a nephew, or
I'll buy it
somebody-
off you.
No, you not. It's not even about the
Your ex.
money. If you had
that.
a nephew or somebody that's like
different.
younger, then it's like okay, let's shorty get his shit up. You can't have
get
your
his shit off.
you can't have your
They wouldn't
nigga.
wear it anyway. They would shoot me.
You can't have your nigga wearing my shit.
Nah,
that I
you'd be
got.
like, yo, these are from Mall.
Nah, they
no,
shoot me.
please,
Fuck no. They
please
play
don't
shit
say
like
that.
Yo,
Please.
Mall used to
Mall
sell.
got 'em.
No,
Mall
please.
potted in these. These
Please
are
don't.
pod worn.
Yeah.
Please don't say that.
They'll sniff it.
So what are your plans for the weekend?
What's
I owe you
today?
a Nick game too. We gotta check.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
him? Just him?
Well,
Yes.
he asked me for the past like 3 weeks. We've been trying to go to.
Our text thread is me just bothering Mall about Knicks tickets.
He lets me. I only know who the Knicks are playing because of Julian. Like, and Julius is my nigga, and I never know. Like, I just look up and see them playing. He have a good game. Yo, good game. Like, I don't even know who the Knicks are playing. But yeah, so we got to catch a game.
Yeah. This week I don't think I have anything. I'm sure something will come up, but as of now, nothing crazy.
Hello, Juju.
You gonna be a DJing at the legendary?
Just say
No, not-
no.
You at the Beacon Theater?
Yeah.
You at the Beacon Theater this weekend?
I'm at MSG, obviously.
MSG?
Or yeah.
The Hulu or MSG?
MSG.
Are you DJing this weekend?
No. Next weekend, 211 in my bag. Check it out.
Why don't we, for real,
Oh, don't plug stuff.
why don't we all go do something together?
This weekend?
Yeah, why
I
not?
asked Juju
'Cause I
that
see
by
y'all
myself, and he's like
every
inviting
week.
other people.
Yeah. I mean, we could do something this weekend though. We could probably
Mom's
find
not doing
some.
shit with him.
Mall's not gonna do
Mom's
it.
not gonna
not?
meet up with us. Your mom's in town.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be with my mom Listen, my mom has one day to drag me to Target. I don't need. My mom be going places. I'll be like, yo, why are you even in here?
I love you doing typical son things.
She doesn't even live here. She just be buying shit.
Yo, it's
That's
like,
really
yo,
what it
we
is,
gotta
bro.
go to Target, then CVS. I'm like, I feel like it's the same shit in both of these stores. Then we gotta.
It's the quality time.
Yeah,
though.
no, listen. I love spending quality time with my mom. I'm
Yeah.
very, very happy that she's healthy and,
Yeah.
and able-minded, and still has her wits about it, and still talks shit to me. I love it. But God damn, mom, we got to go everywhere. We gotta hit every store. It's like shit. I want to go lay down,
You will.
and she older than me, and she don't want to go lay down, lady.
Hey,
Lady.
Yeah, like where are we going now? Like she going whatever. I'm gonna just kick it with my mom one of these days. But yeah, we should do something this weekend.
Yeah.
Go get some lunch or something somewhere.
some vegan lunch.
Do some cool shit.
Y'all,
Actually, no, I
We're
take
not
that
gonna
back.
do
It's
shit.
gonna be fucking freezing in New York.
Oh yeah, you're right.
See, he not coming
we
outside.
not
It's gonna be 10 degrees.
Mall not doing shit.
Doing shit.
10 degrees? No, I'm not going outside when it's 10 degrees. They got me fucked up. Nah, fuck that. 10 degrees.
Mall
I'm
got
not
all
going
these
anywhere.
clothes.
10 degrees, bro. It's cold. Where we going? If y'all give me a good spot to go to, I'll come.
Your spot.
What if we do Ludlow?
No, I'm not
That's
going
not
to.
it.
Not 10
Oh,
degrees,
Ludlow.
dog. Ludlow ain't
All right.
10 degree worthy.
All right. Well, what do you guys want to do? Like a dinner? What if we went to
How
where
about
we
we talk
did
about this off camera?
the Dreamville dinner?
Yeah, we can do that. We can talk about it.
Let's go.
Thank you for another episode of more.
Rory and Maul.
It's not more.
No
It's not
Rory with Maul. No Rory. with
No
Maul.
It's the-
Rory.
this the-
Moral.
Black
That's why you
history.
can't
the
let
black
black women
pod.
do things because
The black woman took over.
they just turn it.
Fuck Rory. I
come,
told him to take 3 pods off.
They just come in
Gang
and just
shit.
start doing shit and rearranging things, and now it's
The
a whole
memory
different.
card is running out, so we have to wrap up the show.
That's all
right. Well, we'll be back in a few days. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Be blessed. Happy Black History Month. I want to report next week from all of y'all on somebody for Black History Month.
Oh, like they used to do in school?
Yeah, that's y'all assignments this weekend.
We'll do Grandmaster Flash.
Matt, I want you to give me a report of Madam C.J. Walker.
Interesting.
That is just so okay.
I mean, she's a beauty icon. You got to give me a report. Tell her how thankful you are.
I used my hot comb today.
I bet you did. So talk about Madam C.J. Walker. I want you to give a report on Gandhi, even though it's Black History Month.
I feel like that's racist.
It's not racist. I'm black. I can't be racist. And I want you, my friend, to give us a report on
Zelia Gonzalez.
Who?
Ain't that the kid that went missing?
Who's the one with the unibrow? What's her name?
Frida Kahlo?
Frida Kahlo.
She's not black.
And neither is Gandhi.
He's blackish.
Gandhi did on slaves and shit.
Shout out to Kenya. That's a great callback. Listen, we'll be back in a few days, man. Y'all have fun. Be blessed. Be safe. I'm that nigga minus the ginger. Peace.
R.I.P.
We should say we
no,
them
not
niggas.
R.I.P.
Oh shit, my bad. Oh,
we them niggas. Would have been good.
What?
We them. Yeah, punch back in.
Punch.
No.
No, Rory and Mom.